Hey, folks. Before we get the show rolling tonight, I just wanted to say a thank you to one of my good friends, Left Eye Ego. So we're having a bit of a tough time here at the Empire homestead, we'll call it. But Ego sent me this action figure today. It arrived. It is the Predator 2 Elder Predator figure.
Oh.
And it's amazing. Awesome. And it's an action figure, but it's the spirit behind it. I just wanted to say thank you so much to Ego for being a good friend. I mean, that's the network of people that we meet doing this kind of show. Ego is a good man, and I wanted to say very personally thank you for doing that. And again, it did bring a smile to my face today. So thank you, Ego. Now, on to business. Greetings and welcome once again to Roman of the Empire. I am your host, Roman. Tonight, we are talking about a much beloved film by many and much hated by one. It is The Fifth Element. I've never hated a movie so much as I hate this movie. This viewing was perhaps one of the more painful experiences of my adult life. But before we go into all that, we are going to go around the horn and say hello to the panel, our special guests, and to you, the chat, for hanging out with us tonight. So, with me as always, he is my partner on this channel. He is my wingman. He once stopped me from carpet bombing Egypt in 1914, so the events of this fucking movie could take place. He is Shield Wall of Dragons. Welcome back, my friend. How are you? Sandy, you made it.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Yes, this is a seminal moment in Roman of the Empire show's history. To celebrate passing the 500 subscriber mark, he will now debase himself by watching this movie.
Yes, I will.
And doing something with breadsticks, probably from Olive Garden.
Actually, I'm wearing a breadstick right up my ass right now. That's what I'm doing.
He's wearing breadstick underwear. Yeah.
So I'm not the only one wearing something weird. Cool.
It's going to be a great show. We're going to have a good time. Thanks for having me on.
Right on. So this is going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be horrifying and fun all at the same time. He is the scourge of Gotham, the nemesis of the Dark Knight. He is Joker Voice. Welcome back, my friend. It's good to see you. How are things in the asylum? Wipe that smile off your face.
Well, we have a room ready for Roman. Now, Arkham. Huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. It is a day of days. And we thought this day would never come. And here it is. Thank you to myself and Blair for catching this when Roman was sober and said at 500 we would get the Fifth Element stream. Just my own personal thing on this. When I first saw this film, I was very much like, it's okay. It's all right. I've seen this film probably 20 times. I have grown to love this film as I've learned about storytelling and writing and whatnot. There is a beautiful innocence to this film. And that is probably the best word that I can use to describe it in an era where we have agendas pushed on us at all times. This is a wonderful film just to palate cleanse.
You know, there's a point you had there, Joker, and I can't even argue it. There was no agenda pushing this movie. So I can give it that much. So that's a point. That is a point. All the other points are against it, but that one point I do concede to you, sir.
There was one agenda. There was one agenda.
Wait, what?
There was one agenda. It's my girlfriend is hot. I'm putting her in my movie.
That's what. Well, actually, Matt, I have a note on that. He is the meme master of the interweb, using his power for good instead of evil. Normally, I'd call him Jacob Ironside, but for the benefit of this stream, he is Jacob's dog side. Hello, sir. That is very disturbing. You and Shield Wall are fucking me up tonight. How are you doing, Jacob?
Hello.
Love it.
I'm doing well. I'm excited for this. This is gonna be so fun. Oh.
He's very disappointed.
One man's fun is another man's shower rape. What happened here? What happened here? How did
that's the real question.
All the guests are in the wrong
What did
spot.
happen?
What?
Whoa!
I didn't move. I haven't touched
Now
anything.
Mando's in the wrong
No one's
spot.
on
Everything's going
fire.
wrong here. It's all falling apart. It's all falling apart. I hate myself so much. His beard is a multi-pass. He is Beard of Liberty. Welcome back, Beard.
You're going to regret having me here because while you say you hate yourself so much, you're about to hate me more.
Oh.
Yes! Yes!
Oh no, it's burned in. It's burned in. Oh my God.
Roman, just remember, the first time I joked about doing that on Twitter, you were the first person to reply with the evil Kermit gif that said simply, do it. And I said, yep, you're going to regret this.
Damn you. You know, there's so many things that we could have done. It could have been Shakespeare. It could have been some classical. Instead, we have Beard with tape on his nipples.
Don't worry. I understand. Nobody wants to see that for the entire stream. You just never know when it's going to show up again.
Oh, good. So it'll be a surprise every single time.
And for the record, I think Shakespeare would have loved this movie.
Yes.
No.
Anyway, I suppose that's all I have to say. Let's move on.
Fuck my life. She will tell you if this is the way. Books, games, or movies. She is armored up and ready to fight. She is Untamed Mando. Welcome back to the show, Mando. You are neither in jail nor on fire. Always good to see you. How are you this week?
I am doing well, Roman. I got to spend an hour and a half after my job today coaching the Little League 5-year-old soccer team. It was wonderful. They all kicked me in the shins. Thankfully, I had shin guards. And we ran around the field because why not chase Coach Mando? It's good for the cardio. I thought about those shoelaces for the cleats. I thought about cutting. They can't run if there's no shoes. But other than that, I am doing quite well. I got my cardio in, I got my exercise in, and I am beloved by the children of this town. So.
Well, that's good. I mean, that's better than being beloved by the felons of the town, Mando. So you are moving up. Oh,
well,
he is the man. Wait, who? What? What happened?
Oh, Squeak is not here yet. So.
Oh, there is no mouse.
True.
There is no mouse. Not yet. Hopefully she wanders over here. He is the man who knows all the things about all the things. He is the fad that shouldn't be the Untamed 73. He is the Matt Arm, the only one you need. Our good friend Matt, how are you tonight?
Surviving here in Jersey, my friend. Surviving.
That's all you can do in Jersey.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you got.
All right. I like it.
Well, I just watched another hour of Rings of Prime, so I feel like my soul has died. Much like the elves in the show, you know.
How'd you do that?
Oh dear.
I would rather be chased around by 5-year-olds than watch that. So
That's rough.
I would rather stab myself.
So the people who wrote Rings of Power.
Fuck. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Lord. Musician, pop culture aficionado, YouTube prostitute, man of the people. He is Sammy Threepeat. Welcome back, my friend. Always good to see you. How are you this week?
Roman, my man, how are you?
I'm not bleeding right now, and I'm here.
I'm all right. I just got a new desk, like one of those roller, like stand-up ones.
Entire stream.
But it doesn't fit over my recliner, so I'm in my wife's recliner right now. I feel different. It feels odd. Can everyone hear
Well,
me?
that's
It feels
because
good.
you feminized your recliner,
Yes.
my friend. I don't even know what to tell you.
You are
How do you
becoming
feminize a
the
recliner?
modern day man.
That recliner might be a little
My other one
snug,
has
Sammy.
bigger. It doesn't fit my shoulders.
It might not. It
I'm
might have
used
to
to my
give it just the right
throne.
spot down below.
Ruby 3-peat.
It got
Yeah.
so weird so fast. Thank you for that, Sammy.
By the way, Roman, check your
Sir.
the advertisement for this show underneath.
Oh
There's
God, are we there
there's a
already,
video.
Jacob? Okay.
Yes.
I'll find it. I'm
We
going
are
to save it
there.
for a sec, though. I'm going to save it till we get through this. Oh, Lord, that's us. Well, which Jacob? Which
Pops!
ad did you put it under? The primary one.
The one you did. Yeah, the one you did
I
today.
do like 3 of them a day, so that's green.
Okay.
Neat. There it is. No, that's the power of 5. Uh-oh. There
It's
it is.
above that
Okay,
one.
got it. I got it. It's 4 minutes ago, so I got. Oh God damn it, Jacob. Okay. So blah 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 blah. He is the drunk
Gypsy.
poet whose mystical music has only killed one person we know of. He is Dempsey, the meat popsicle poet. Welcome back to the show, my friend. Always a pleasure to have you. How are you this week?
I am wonderful. I just got done watching one of my favorite movies. I've seen
What
it
was
about
it?
a dozen times.
What movie was it, Dempsey?
It
Tell
was
me.
called. It was this amazing sci-fi movie called The Fifth Element. You may have heard of it.
Right. That
Maybe.
can't be right.
Yeah.
The power of
Roman
5.
just went full
That's
screaming goat. It was amazing.
Yeah, I've watched it maybe a dozen times or so this year. Yeah, this movie's great, and I can't wait to get into it. And I can't believe that you don't even like the music of this.
No, I hate
The same
single-
guy who did Goldeneye, he did Leon the Professional. Really, you don't like? The
No,
movie?
that is funny. We'll talk about that in a little bit because I do find that remarkable because Leon is one of my favorite movies. Leon the Professional, but
Right.
so I can't explain his choices, but we all make bad ones, and this was one for him. He is the red-headed giant in the land of the rising sun. He is the Ginger Ninja, our good friend James Harris. Welcome back. You're with us for the whole show this week. I'm very excited about that. It's fantastic to have you back. We didn't give you enough time last week. We threw a lot at you. There were robots. There was a half-naked girl. There was a tiger. Mando was afraid of that. There was a lot going on, though. How are you doing this week?
Doing good, man. Thanks for having me on the show again. And we have another half-naked girl today, don't we? At the fifth
Yes,
element.
you
Yeah,
do,
yeah.
Oh yes, we do.
Speaking of which,
Beard, yeah.
much like Beard, I did put on
Beard
some
is the
thermal
fifth
bandages
element.
myself, but unfortunately, they're in a part of the region that if I were to reveal them on YouTube, you would no longer have a channel. So maybe for the green, I'll save it for the green room. Hey, how about that?
So suddenly I'm not the bad guy, Roman. Suddenly you love what I've brought to the show.
Worst person on the panel now, so that's really not bad. All right, well, it's good to have you
Well,
back
when
with us,
he-
James. Always
Thanks for
looking
having me
forward
back,
to
man.
seeing what you do.
Which,
Well, maybe
by the
not.
way,
Dude, when you start
I just
ripping
want-
that tape off, I don't think you're gonna agree with the whole idea of tape.
There
It's
will
gonna
be
be like
screening.
40-year-old
I just
cartoon.
want to say, I just do want to say one thing really quick before we get started on this wonderful film. This is actually Roman's karma has come back to haunt him now after making us watch Secret Invasion, The Acolyte, Ahsoka,
Ahsoka.
Wolfen.
What?
Hey,
What?
that wasn't horrible.
Hey, you know what?
That's
Be thankful
horrible.
I'm not making
Book
you
is
guys
better.
watch Agatha all along. We're not watching that. We are not going to cover that over here.
Good.
We're not.
Yeah.
I didn't even
Good.
consider. I didn't even consider covering that over here. By the way,
Good.
that is a complete non-starter. But let's say
Is it-
hi to our friends out in the chat before we get rolling here. We have Stephen Ransom, one of our favorite friends. How are you? The Four Stones of Empire Surround Roman. I am the fifth element of the Empire. Ooh, you know, Stephen was good. Stephen was good while he lasted. It's too bad. We're gonna have to ace him out of the chat. Pops. Everyone loves Pops. That is very, very true. Pops is one of our great members of the community. He is the yin to my yang, whereas I am not the good member of our community. Project Cambrian, welcome back to the show. Good to see you out there. I don't know what that says. What?
Hokies.
What?
Hokies.
All right, Hokies 95. Hokies. That's gonna stick with me the rest of the night. Zach's one of the founding members of our community. Him and his giant shoulders. Always good to see you. I love the fact that you really you know what I don't like, but unfortunately I own it. I own the director's cut. And the director's cut is not as good as the theatrical cut, because some of the changes they made it. There's a kind of an ick factor that I wish wasn't there.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we actually touched on that.
Unfortunate with the director's cut. Yeah.
Yes, that was.
Ducka, Steven. Cannoli Sasquatch, the massive man of the mountain covered in hair, who doesn't have tape all over his body right now. Good to see you.
It's not all over.
In my mind, it's all.
But just covering the important parts.
I don't know what
I
that
mean,
means.
you can just get some scissors and snip.
And thank you, Pops, for that. Yes, I know. Many people are. And no, Stephen, that's what he has. He has flannel. That's it. Ducka. My good friend Invader Zim. There are two things to do in Jersey: survive and leave. I believe that's directed at you, Matt. Love Zim. Ducka. And Cannoli's entrance of the stream. No, everything is going to go wrong in the stream. I'm fairly certain of it. I started drinking a couple hours ago just to prime myself for this. The Lord of the Vine Vegetables, the Gourd King, is out there. Love the Gourd King. You got to come back on soon, dude. Actually, we have a show in a couple of weeks I want to talk to you about, probably. Salmon Outdoors. Welcome, Devin. Good to see you. And Blair to Blair is out there. He is going to be coming on in hour 2 of the show. Don't wander off, because everyone likes to see your favorite internet wizard.
Right.
Ducka.
And Blair, there's still time to go buy a roll of duct tape.
Please don't. Frank Yately, welcome to the show. Yes, many people have, and many people have not. I set my own bear trap, and I stuck my dick in it. That's how I got here. Oh, not good.
Story of my life, man.
Oh my.
Ducka. I think we're caught up on top. I'm going to jump down to the bottom real fast, see who snuck in while we were chatting. Morgan D. Hello, Morgan D. Welcome to the show. I'm here for the free hat. Oh, wait, are we giving away free hats? I was unaware that there were hats this week, but I am not always aware of everything.
That's next week, honey.
Hats are next week. Next week is hat week. Okay, fair enough. I think that.
I was about to say, I'm not about to give away any of my 50 hats at the moment. Like, that's not.
Okay,
that's
so
not
thank you to everyone hanging out with us tonight, both on YouTube and Twitter. Again, please like and subscribe if you haven't. And if you're watching over on Twitter, hop on over for just a second and give the show a like and subscribe if you feel inclined to do so. Here we go. God damn it! Sorry, Morgan D, you're still up there. All right, here we go. We're gonna do this now. Actually, we have Jacob. Go ahead, Joker.
Video clip.
Because of all of you who subscribed, you are the reason this stream is happening.
Yes.
So please subscribe.
Yes, and thank you to everyone who has subbed to the channel. We're over 500. I'm very happy to be here. We do the show for fun. And that's why we're here every week. We enjoy talking about the movies that we love.
And y'all are the reason that I have duct tape strapped to my body right now. So thank you very much.
It's all for you. It's all for you people. So if you're somewhere
make sure to get those
in the
archive
South,
photos.
later on in the evening and you hear, that would be our good friend Beard of Liberty tearing the tape off and suffering for you, my friends. So thanks to everybody who's hanging out with us right now on Twitter, on all the multiple channels that we're on, and over on YouTube. But Jacob Ironside, go ahead.
Go Roman to 1,000. If we all get Roman to 1,000, he'll let us talk about the band Journey and review the discography at that time.
Yes.
No. So here we go. We're going to watch this video real fast. The answer to that is a stern no.
My dear Agnon, how about those 2 little planes that you borrowed?
Agnon, is that you? What an ugly face. It doesn't suit you. Take it out. That'd be a shame for you.
My dear Agnon.
Oh my God.
That was tremendous.
Top notch.
Well done, my friend. Well done.
Yes.
I can't even be mad about that. That was great.
That was pretty amazing.
Oh my Lord.
Awesome.
All right. So fuck my life. Here we go. Let's dive into The Fifth Element. This is my favorite part of the movie.
So good.
I was just going to say that. I was going to say that's Roman's favorite part, the lady with the torch.
Matthew Perry.
Oh, hang on. I gotta get rid of my opening notes. So I have my other notes. So this is a 1997 film from Luc Besson, who has also directed one of my favorite movies, Leon the Professional.
Yep.
I don't understand what happened, but oh my God, what the fuck are my neighbors doing? I hope I can hear things. I don't know if you guys can.
Nah, we can't hear it.
No.
Okay, thank God. All right, Bruce Willis. The cast on this movie is quite solid, though. You got Bruce Willis, Gary Oldman, who was one of my favorite actors.
Fantastic cast.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah. Ian Holmes.
Ian Holmes.
I mean,
hello, Vincent. Welcome to the show.
Bruce Willis with blonde hair. Wow.
I mean, honestly, you can stop at the first. You can just stop at the first 3 names, and this film is A+ already.
As soon as we hit this name, the movie takes a giant shit.
No.
He's supposed to be
he is amazing.
Well, he is the anal plug that will not come out. That's what he is. And Luke Perry, which is funny
from experience.
Well,
yeah, I do find it funny that Luke Perry gets first, before the movie billing, and he's just there for a second.
Brother is in for 2 minutes. So I will say that I liked this first. Hey, I captured the Roman face. Oh, that. Thank you. So I liked this first part of the movie in 1914 the best. I thought this was actually pretty well done. My problem comes in. I hate the design of the alien suits. I thought they were fucking terrible.
What?
Well,
come on.
Okay, no, that's the part I hated the most.
You know what? It looked very French to me.
Yes.
Well, and that's probably okay. Well, hang on, because just a few clips ago,
alien and different. It's great.
Costumes designed by Jean-Paul Gaultier. That is a well-known.
Yeah, I know who he is. I don't give a fuck, though, Joker.
So.
That's the difference. I don't care.
My name's Roman. I don't like fun.
You know the
fuck off, Sammy. Fuck off.
I like Farscape for the same reason I like this movie. It's so different from what you're used to.
Right.
I mean, it's flipped.
Totally.
On that note, by the way.
Hey, Booch.
So Besson apparently worked on this since he was a kid. It was like his dream project. And ultimately, he consulted with. If you're a comic book fan, you know who at least one of these guys is. His name is Mobius, comic book artist.
Yes.
And then the other guy he consulted with, which connects to a later film. He's the guy who did the Valerian comic. I don't remember his name.
Lord,
yeah, but eventually Besson makes the Valerian movie, which is horrible. But
also horrible. Yeah. You can say
right,
also
which
horrible.
is why I'm saying those aliens had that kind of that look to it. Like
if you've read those guys' comics, you reckon or watched them.
Well, the aliens in the suits anyway. Yeah. The alien suits. Yep.
Yeah. Right.
See, right now, I think everything in the movie looks really good. I enjoyed this part. I thought up until a certain point, I thought all this was cool.
Yeah.
That's
You got the
it.
kid
Light.
holding the mirror, reflecting light. You know,
just
if-
everybody
hey,
remember, once we get through all of this review, there's going to be at least enough positive things that Roman says, at least half positive, that we can clip together maybe a 2-minute positive review of this,
Yes.
and then let AI fill in the rest.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please don't. So if Sammy Three-Peat were in ancient Egypt, this would be him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sammy,
Sammy three people in any country.
Actually,
Aziz.
So,
see
this is kind
this just like strikes me like very like TV's Stargate SG-1. I love it.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's
I
got the
agree.
same vibes.
Talking about the lining up of the planets and this event's gonna happen, and everyone's gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
And
Very
Luke Perry,
Indiana Jones almost.
yeah, you know, agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And then there's
And
Luke
Luke
Perry
is-
drawing a boat.
Right.
Well,
yeah, this is like the
and-
aftermath of
and-
Indiana Jones.
And keeping tabs of how many times Aziz Light is being said.
Well, and you laugh at him because he's just drawing a boat because he's not drawing what the professor says he should be drawing. But if you look to the left of his hand, he has
Right.
already drawn everything.
Right.
Right.
So he's not this like, I don't care, I'm not doing my job sort of person. He's already done it.
Right. Like
Right.
this is the
He's just
8th
way
time he
faster
heard
than
this
the old
spiel.
man.
Right.
Yeah.
Too good.
He's got notes written down by everything. Like he's serious. Yeah, I got your snakes. Right. I've already heard this.
Yeah.
There's Sammy again.
Poor kid.
And Aziz obviously has heard it too.
Sammy.
Aziz, I'm sorry.
Sammy.
Sammy, wake up.
Light.
Wait, I love Luke Perry. He had those sideburns in 90210. He was fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, and
Okay.
this part I thought was interesting too. The priest is like trying to poison them so they don't reveal the secret. It's just getting so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they're talking about there's 4 elements, and in the center of it is this unknown 5th element, and it destroys whatever this fucking evil is. That's your whole plot to the movie, given to you in the first 2 minutes. Of the
Right.
movie.
What this represents
You know
is
what?
the power that comes off of Roman after he's gone to Olive Garden.
Right.
Just the,
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
the
my
different
God.
kinds of
That's
pasta.
a breadstick out of it.
Because Roman is
Yeah, that's true.
Roman
You have-
is an Olive Garden breadstick.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Like, no,
Wait,
Wait,
no,
is he
no.
the Italian 5th element between never-ending breadsticks,
Yes.
C-class marinara sauce, iceberg lettuce,
Yeah, you mean the-
salads,
Total
and
Wait,
never-ending
wait,
Parmesan
wait.
cheese?
You gotta read
C-class
the
marinara
connection.
sauce.
Yes.
That is fucking gold. I like because he's not wrong,
And
folks. That's,
True.
Yeah, Olive Garden meat or marinara sauce hasn't had any meat in it since the 90s.
no, I don't know what it is. So
Marinara
he's
not supposed to
he's
have
going
any
to try to
meat.
poison everyone in the cave because he's trying to protect the secret of the 5th element. There you go.
Which, as much as
And I also-
as much as I love this movie, it seems like if that's as far as if you're going to go that far, just go ahead and start scratching off the hieroglyphics after they're gone.
It's like, what are you
Like,
doing?
it's-
And also,
Like, come
his
on.
beard is reminiscent of our friend Blair to Blair when he's coming up soon. This may be
Yes,
the Blair to
yes.
Blair of
Yes.
1914.
Possibly.
So he's a priest, and he's showing up, and he's like, "Hey, you must be thirsty at the discovery. How about some water and some poison?
Right.
Well, Blair was trying to poison
I
people
love
back then,
poison.
too.
Give me more." And he's still trying to figure it out.
He keeps nearly drinking it, and the priest's like, "Oh,
Yes.
let's have a toast." And he goes again for it. And he goes, "Oh, wait, we can't
Right.
toast with water."
Right.
Water? Yeah, he throws it.
Throws it out.
But he did it. He kept
should've-
going, I'm going to
should've
be
brought some alcohol,
famous.
priest.
Right. So, like, the guy knew that he was going to spread this information everywhere. And he's like, oh, can't let that happen. Right. So,
One of
And
the first
now- and now
whistleblowers.
the camel is always the first whistleblower. In case you're ever in the Middle East, if the camel's doing something funky, something fucked up is going to happen.
Well, I mean, you see, most
Yep.
people just can't hear the camel
I
be the
love this part.
whistleblower because, like, all the
So funny.
spit goes through there and no
Yeah.
sound comes out.
They're like giant canaries.
And then Arnold
Yeah, the
punched
light-
him in the face.
The light coming down was a really nice effect here. because you're not seeing what's going on outside. You see everything getting dim. Logical, Spark.
And I love this part too.
Spark?
It's like Aziz light. Oh, thank you, Aziz. That's much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Luke Perry's just going, something fucked up is happening right now. And the kids are like, oh no. And there's Sammy, light. And I hate this spaceship design.
I mean, it's uncanny. It looks just like
But I
this.
love how
so
it
much.
keeps the
This
skin.
looks like a
So you're
dog
saying you
turd
don't
that
like
got
the
cut off
fact that
on
it
the lawn.
I was about to say so you're saying you don't like ships that look like dog turds. Okay.
No, I do not like ships that look like dog turds, which is what the ship looks like.
The only thing I like about the ship is
Oh,
how
come
big
on.
it is compared to that. Like, the
Right.
scale
Me too.
is-
No,
The
scale
scale.
is good. Actually, in the
I mean,
shot itself looks good. It's just the ship design.
It fits with the character, the armor designs that we see when they come out, which Roman also hates.
Yeah.
Because
Which I also hate. That's true, though.
because it's very different than what you would expect from a lot of movies, especially back when this came out, where things were just kind of naturally humanoid in scale and proportion and things like that.
Right.
You like
Well,
a more
plus they used-
phallic rocket design. I get it.
I just
Right.
don't like the little finger butt thing that comes out of it, and like the way it's like weird. Yeah.
Right.
It's
No,
weird.
it's awesome. You
Sexually.
guys are wrong. It is awesome.
Yes,
It is beautiful.
all you guys are
Yes.
wrong.
It is
Yeah,
A lot of
I
the
agree.
ships back then were made like airplanes, like aerodynamical, but you don't need to be aerodynamical in space.
Yes.
Right.
So
No, I
I do.
understand that. What
Right.
I like is something that is symmetrical, though. I
Right.
don't
Hey,
something
I'm
that
in
looks
Aziz-
like it came out
Aziz
of my
looks at the-
dog's fucking ass. I don't like it. I hate it. In fact,
Oh, that's
so I'm just saying, and I want to say hi again to. Oh, I'm sorry about
but
that.
how do you feel
Jay.
about it? Do you like it?
Yeah.
It's all right.
Roman
No,
Roman
really
face
feel.
yourself.
I know.
Because
I
you
mean,
Yeah,
I
there's
think-
plenty
been
of
saying
movies.
that a lot.
Right.
and everybody's looking at this bright fucking light now, and here they come. Now, right now, they look cool. No big deal. They look pretty. Yeah, the bottom half is fine.
Yeah,
Right.
because
His
they're not
reaction-
showing you.
Yeah.
Um,
He's just like
and then-
drawing without looking.
and
Right.
then this
thought that was
this
really
shit
cool.
starts.
Yeah.
I
Right
I
now,
love
you
it.
still don't know what
I
it looks
think
like
it's
fully.
great.
I fucking hate it
Right.
so much.
And then you see
Aziz
their
is
little
really-
You know what?
chicken faces.
Okay, we should have done this long before we started. Just like there was a tally list for how many times he heard Aziz light. We should have started a tally for how many times we hear Roman say, "I fucking hate it."
Right.
There,
And for
there
every
it
time,
is.
and for every time he says it, there's gonna be 2 more minutes of me with my shirt off. So just remember that, Roman.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
I would rather,
Yes.
quite honestly, I would look at you with your shirt off for 2 hours solid rather than watch this fucking movie again. I say
Every
that
time
without
Roman says
hesitation.
it, people have been
Ask
to
and you
take a
shall
shot.
receive. Uh-oh. There it
You
was.
don't
No.
like the space ducks?
Nice thing is you're very small right now on my screen, Beard, so
Come
I don't
on.
have to see it necessarily.
Oh,
So
just wait, because if things get too out of hand, I'm sure Shield might misclick, air quotes.
Shield, don't do it. So the little head and the big giant body design for me does not work at all. I don't like it. It's uncool.
I love it.
I hate it.
It's
I hate
cool.
it. I hate
Look,
it. I
I
hate
thought
it.
it was fine.
It's
I
awesome.
mean, if
awesome,
you're
yeah.
looking at it like the proportions again for like human stuff, but what if that's just a mechanical head, like basically something that there's not part of their body inside
Right.
of, but that's like the probe that's on the
Yeah,
outside
it's
looking
like-
around.
like like a suit
Or
or
there's
something.
Like
space
Kosh
ducks.
from Babylon 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, here's the thing about it. I don't care. I just know that I fucking hate it. So literally all of that other stuff, I don't
So,
give a fuck about.
I'll be honest, it kind of reminds me of the Clone Wars big battle droid a little bit. Like
Oh,
with
the super battle droid, yeah.
Destroyers.
yeah.
Oddly enough, Mando, I fucking hate that movie too. So it works out.
Oh, you're talking about the Hunchback ones with the blaster hands, right?
Yeah.
This is
Right,
going to be
right,
the
yeah.
shortest Roman stream ever. He's just going to ignore everything we say
the
and just
prequels
scroll as
are
fast as
so-
Now
possible.
this is really
terrible.
interesting.
I love
Well,
like
that-
I forget if it's like later on or here. He's like, "Are you German?" And they're like, "No." And he's like, "Oh, everything's fine."
Yeah.
So interesting thing. So he says
Okay,
that
cool.
he says that in German, but what he ends up saying, what he actually says is, "Are you of Earth?" is the translation. I read through a lot of trivia on this, so I did my homework on this movie, guys. As much as I hate it, I did do my homework on it. And even after all the homework I did on it, I still hate it, and I may hate it more than when I started. Oh, what is Zach's asking? Zach's has a Roman down here. I have some questions for you about whereabouts last night. We're gonna make that go away immediately. That was that who is Luke Perry? I don't know this Perry man. I don't know him. So they give themselves a little look. They knock out El Fuego, the doctor here, and they go marching into this chamber, which is kind of cool. Again, this aside from the giant bug-looking suits, the aesthetic of the scene is good.
Yeah, I think Blair
Except
has a
for
solid
the-
question over there, and did they kill him?
What?
And I don't think that they did, because
No.
their whole thing is that the
What?
only thing that is
You
important
don't
is
even
life.
like the statue.
It's life.
Right.
No, it looks like a porn movie frozen in rock.
Oh, no.
Those of you who know,
Well, yeah, but I mean, it also looks like it would look perfect on the side of like the Empire State Building, which I guess might mean more about what they put on the side of the Empire State Building than this. But
yeah, it was a quirky culture. So they want to get everything out of the cave because now here's where one of my first problems with the movie after watching the full movie happen. They should have just left everything in the fucking temple. By removing everything from the temple and deciding to bring it back 300 years later, they created a problem for themselves that didn't need to exist.
No,
Well,
they
let's
won't
take
Just
a
leave
look
it
at
for the
what time.
Germans.
This is
Just
like
leave it for the Germans
before-
to get.
Well, with that, and also like World War I, World War II, a lot of Egyptian artifacts were lost because of the wars. So it
So
makes
you're
sense
telling
they
me-
take them.
Not only that, though.
Yeah.
But the
It belongs in a museum.
The evil,
Zorg would have found it.
the evil aliens were sending mercenaries to hunt for these things, that hide them away.
Yes.
Right. Zorg would have
Well,
found
hang
it
on,
if they were on.
hang
Earth.
on.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, everyone. You're telling me these fucking bug aliens in their little heads and giant body suits couldn't have contrived a system that would have fucking protected the 4 fucking elements and the 5th fucking element in this temple. It could have made it invisible, made it impenetrable to fucking blow up devices of World War I and World War II. Instead, they had to transport it millions of light years away, hoping to come back 300 years later, not fuck it up, and
They
get
did
them
come back
to
300 years later.
They did.
Well, also, here's
got
the
bloated up.
other thing is Earth's technology at this time is so like, but when they first did this was so primitive, like that nobody would suspect them of putting this on Earth because Earth is a nobody's place that nobody
Right.
cares. It's not advanced enough for space travel. It's not even put up any satellites yet. They are just about to enter like the main part of the Industrial Revolution and all of the wars. So like their technology is about to start like accelerating at a
Yeah.
rapid pace.
Skyrocketing.
And that puts them on the
And-
map for the other aliens.
And at this point, man cannot be trusted.
I want that gun.
Correct.
yeah,
Yes.
Yeah. me too.
Again,
I mean,
you put some protective bullshit over the temple.
Next thing we
damn
know-
fucking aliens, guys.
next thing we know, Roman's going to say that they should have just left the
Why?
Staff of Ra where it was because surely no evil could come from getting the Ark of the Covenant.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones being in the movie was completely irrelevant, as we all learned on Big Bang Theory. The Nazis still would have found the
they
Ark,
weren't
and they
wrong.
all would have died. That's what happened.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Jay? What the fuck? What are you saying to me? Every suggestion provides would actually make it easier to find this thing. And no, that's not true. If you put like
Yes.
an
Roman,
invisibility
imagine
thing
this.
on
Hey,
it,
You
Roman,
got good
look,
wins.
Imagine
Look.
this, Roman.
If they
and-
hadn't
and-
done
and a
anything,
non-
listen, this archaeologist found it. The
Right.
archaeologist found it. He would have written it down and everybody would have
no.
known where it is.
no, but he needed that magic alien fucking credit card to slide
Well,
through the
here's the
slot
thing.
and open the fucking thing.
Not necessarily.
But the
Oh,
thing
yeah,
is,
he
here's
did
the
blown it
other
open
thing.
some way.
The imagine you are a traveler of the space, and this primitive rock has a blip of alien technology that no one else can defend, do you think that would make them more likely to attack it or less likely when they're like, this rock has no advanced technology? The natives are primitive, but we have a blip of advanced technology.
I would say it would
let us
have been best
investigate.
if they just let us blow up, frankly. But that's fine.
Like Mr. Miyagi said, the best defense, no be there.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means. Andy Pickle, welcome to the show. Dynamite the temple open. No, they don't dynamite it open unless they know that there's something there. They don't know that there's something there. That's the thing.
The archaeologist would have figured it out, and it would have been in the museum.
Wow, Steven. Wow.
We do have a poll going tonight, by the way. So the poll tonight is: The Fifth Element is the best movie ever.
That's a good point, Steven.
The worst movie ever, a decent 90s sci-fi piece, and designed specifically to kill Roman. Right now, best movie ever and a decent 90s sci-fi piece are tied. So that's where the poll is right now. For those,
but a very quick third is the it's here to just torture Roman. It's
almost
it's
exclusively.
For the
So
record,
we got
that's
to
what I
get past
voted
this
for.
opening because we can't be out here for like 7 hours watching this movie.
Right.
So the aliens come in. Dumb boy has got his gun, and he's like, "Give me the gun! Give me the gun!"
I want that gun.
No.
They're our friends. Oh, they killed the
It's
professor.
a full auto. It's a full
But
auto.
I think you're right. I
broom handle
don't
pistol.
think they killed the professor.
I don't think they did.
Oh,
either.
hello, Jana. Welcome to the show. Always good to see you. And this is killing me slowly.
Or softly.
With his song.
Softly with his
Takes a
song.
tumble, lets the firearms loose, does nothing, of course, because it's a big metal suit.
Right.
But then the temple starts closing up.
Right. And then again, this just proves why
And he sacrifices himself.
Right.
Why humans can't be trusted. Their first instinct was to go to violence.
Right.
This entire aliens race is to preserve life, no matter what.
Right.
Right. So, and he says here, time is not important, life is important.
Only life.
And then his
That's right.
hand gets stuck in there and the fucking ship leaves.
And that wall wasn't big enough to crush him, just his arm. So that thing rotted in there, standing like this for 300 years.
So no one discovered the rotting
Life is
alien
important.
carcass inside
We
the
must
temple.
stop. Life is important. We must stop the event horizon.
I love Event Horizon. That's a good movie.
Event Horizon is an amazing movie.
But
That's my favorite sci-fi.
Space.
Where is James? There is James. James, I'm going to blow you up for a second just so you can see what you got going on here. Hello, sir.
That's amazing.
Nice.
One of the
Very
best
good.
parts of the movie. You can always count on James.
Right?
Look, it looks like an acorn. The ship
some pictures.
looks like an
Oh, I
acorn.
thought you were talking about pictures.
James
For
should
the
have trolled
archives.
you and just drew a giant Dallas multipass.
That
I have that
is
picture.
uncool, James, and I appreciate you not doing that. So we
James,
do a juxtaposition here.
I do usually love your work, but you should have put a bald-headed, bearded man on top of that body just to troll Roman.
There's still time. There's still time.
That's right.
James, don't you fucking
Night
do
is
it.
young.
So we do a jump here from 1914 to 300 years in the future. And this is, they know the event is
Or
coming.
2314.
Yes, 2314. Year 300 years later.
So
And again,
now the
the
world-
aesthetics here are okay. I don't mind them. They do seem odd. And if you've ever seen Alien Resurrection, it looks very similar in the weird aesthetics because the French don't know how to do the future.
Right. That's what I'm saying. The whole thing is very French,
yeah,
and
right.
it just, I guess, it gives it that kind of like weird
I'm not going
awkwardness to it.
I love
no,
the
Chill Ball,
battleship.
I
The
found that
battleship
very
is awesome.
off-putting. I found it very off-putting.
There's too many
The whole
wires for
French
it to be.
aesthetic, I don't like it. I don't like the French aesthetic.
I
So
love
here we
that.
have a
Look
ship
at that. Isn't
looks
that
like
cool?
a giant aircraft carrier.
That is cool.
This
So
still holds
this is
up.
fine.
Man, yeah, these
It
are
still
back
looks good.
hold
That
up.
is
Like
cool.
there are
No, a
points
lot
where
of
you
the
can
effects
tell, but
Not
like
all of
really.
the effects do, though.
I
I'm going to
agree.
say that right now.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah,
There are some
yeah.
points in here that
I was
are
not
really
involved
bad.
in Luke Perry's death. I deny any involvement in the death of Luke Perry.
I do like this kind of, I know it's never really explained. Just kind of like this generic evil planet.
They don't
thing.
explain it at all.
But I mean, but it kind of harkens back to some of those ideas or theories that there's the Planet X or Planet Nibiru that will show up eventually and be the end of our existence.
Right.
So it works for me. I don't need the details on it.
Right.
Yeah,
And this
the bad guy.
It does look pretty cool. Like I said, I like the stuff that isn't specific. Like the interiors, I fucking hate. The exteriors, I think, are largely good, except for the turd ship. The turd ship was not cool.
I don't like
That
the
was the
chocolate
acorn
syrup thing. I don't
So
like it.
which one?
The
Supposed to be
chocolate
blood.
syrup. Right. It just looks terrible. It looks bad.
Looks
Like if they
awful.
could have left that out of the movie and it would have been totally fine.
I would vote for this
Tiny
guy
Lister.
for president. Just
Most
saying.
of the movie, yes.
Me too.
Tiny Lister
President Debo.
as the
Right.
president of the United Planets fucking thing. So they
United
know what's
Federation.
going on. Everybody knows what's happening. None of this is secret. There is an evil coming 300 years later.
No. They actually don't know because initially they think this is just something that they can. That they think this is something that they can just blow. That they can just blow up. It takes someone from a historical society to say, wait a minute, we need to talk to a priest because of this.
Agreed, but the but is they were in the right place at the right time because they knew it was coming. They didn't not know it was coming. They knew the event was going to happen. You're probably right, and they didn't know the which part.
I disagree. I think it was just an anomaly that they were investigating.
Oh, no. I don't think that at all. I think they were there very specifically because of the prophecies. Because the way he listens to the priest tells me that this is part of their the future culture. The 300 years building up to this, they knew something was coming. They didn't know necessarily how to deal with it, though.
Right. But he wasn't in the room for being a clergy member. He was in the room for being an expert on astral phenomena.
Yes.
Correct.
He's not there by mistake.
Right.
He has an audience with the president.
Roman actually says something cool about this movie.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of. I did my job. I fucking hate it, but I did my job. So
that's what you heard coming out of Roman's office for the last 6 years. He was in the Navy.
See, Roman did all his screaming before this show tonight. I'm going to do all my screaming afterwards when this tape has been removed.
Right. Now I'm going to do it all during while you got that on.
So he gives the priest 20 seconds to talk. Here's one of the things I don't like. I'm going to throw this out there. This is kind of a minor nitpick thing. They don't really separate the military. Everybody's a general. Like they're clearly what are naval vessels in space.
Sim.
Sim. I don't. It doesn't bother me with like all the ranks, and basically the entire thing is made up of officers, almost all that are exactly the same.
No. I don't even care
because
that. It's the who they are. This should be a naval operation. This should not be an army operation.
Well,
and I know that sounds fiddly.
Space Force.
This is the president's where the president is. This isn't the ship.
Right. Yeah.
No. I understand that. But even on the ship, it's a general commanding the ship. It should be an admiral commanding the ship.
It's 300 years in the future.
Oh, that's valid.
You know what? Fuck
That's
300
valid.
years in the future. Fuck it. Even in Star Trek, they had fucking admirals.
That's valid.
You know, Roman, your blood pressure is getting up a little too high. I think I need to
It's a
turn my
little
camera
high
on.
right now. It's a little high.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry, Mando. I should let you know. I should warn you.
Did you do
That
it
was
again?
hot.
No, I don't know what you're talking about,
God,
Roman.
that
Go
was
ahead.
hot.
It's fine.
What?
So what I do like is that we have the guy from Blade Runner in the middle as the lead general. I thought that was fantastic.
Yeah.
By the way,
Time to die.
he died a long time ago.
About Brian?
in the century, Brian James.
Yeah. Yes, Brian James.
Yeah.
The other
Yeah,
three
here's the
guys
priest.
who I know were dead.
I liked him in
Ian
Tango Cat.
Holmes, Luke Perry, and Tiny all died right around the same time.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
are
And then-
you saying that in this movie he's a replicant?
Oh.
Uh-oh. So,
But
you know who I'm
technically,
actually
Leo is a
very-
replicant, technically.
Ian Holm had one of the better. Oh, Adam Graham. Sorry, Adam. I didn't acknowledge you earlier. I should have done this. Hello, Adam. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Adam.
Ian
Holm
what were we
is
talking
amazing
about?
in this film.
Yeah, I agree.
Ian Holm is
great.
amazing.
We were talking about Navy. Hang on. I got a thought. God damn my brain. No, it's gone. It may come back later.
It's all the seeming.
It was interesting.
You say,
But it's gone now. So he explains the whole fucking thing about what's going on. I don't need to do the whole scene. That's basically it. He tells you that the fifth element thing is on the ship, blah, 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 blah.
Evil begets
evil begets evil. They start launching weapons into this thing.
You have anything that's bigger than 240?
And it goes poorly.
Yeah.
So this
Very
is also
poorly.
the warden in Shawshank Redemption, if you are not familiar with that movie.
Yeah, the sister scene. Yeah.
I don't like these guys. I think they were in Alien Resurrection. They probably were. Because that's what it reminds me of. It's fucking horrible.
Shots fired. I think that guy is dead too, by the way.
Again, this looks good. I think these shots do look good. The interiors just irritate the fuck out of me. The exteriors, I think, look good, except for the turd. So they're launching all their weapons into this thing. And it's not fucking doing anything. Basically, it's just irritating it.
Making it bigger.
Steven, we didn't have any of that back then. This is an illusion. You're wrong. There's no diversity in that.
What is this
Roman is
diversity you speak of?
Roman is probably on this ship saying, I hate this.
Right.
I fucking hate this. So the anomaly grows though, and it freaks everybody on the ship out. Now there's a thing that's coming up here, which I don't understand. There's blood dripping off of his head.
Yeah, I don't like it.
They do it later in the movie as well with Gary Oldman, and they never explain it. And there's never anything that
I never thought of it as blood. I thought of it as like the evil within them.
The evil.
That's what I was.
That's what I always thought it was like corruption.
The corruption within them.
It's
not
evil
true.
ooze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly
Evil
wish they had
ooze,
left it
I
out.
thought they were just boiling.
It's lube.
I thought it was like a something like the entity is like psychologically like attacking them or something. I don't know.
Right, because they can't function when it's happening to them. They can't do anything.
Like
They kind of
ectoplasm.
stand there. Right.
It gives this thing it gives this thing more of a kind of like an eldritch understand, not like incomprehensible sort of like evil. Like it can reach out. It's not just this evil planet that could crush Earth or whatever.
It's a
consciousness
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Hey, so I want to share a story real quick. I'll make it as fast as I can. So Zim's doing a countdown right now of every time I say I fucking hate something. when we were in the Navy together over in the Persian Gulf, my guys had fucked up something. I don't even remember what it was. And so I gathered them all into the shop together and I went on a full fucking tirade. What I didn't realize was they were not listening to a fucking thing I said. They wanted to know how many times I said fuck. So they counted how many times I said fuck during that. And later on they told me, they're like, hey, we just wanted to let you know you said fuck 47 times in 10 minutes. And I'm like, that's what you guys were doing? Fuck!
That's a good hard-hitting speech. That is something that you could take on the road with you. You know what I mean?
Right.
I was like, God damn it.
Real quick.
Like every time Robin
I like the skull here.
I was going to say in the military,
that's
it was going to be a good conversation when you picked up the phone and the first thing you heard on the other end was why in the fuck, whatever. And you knew that it was going to be a good conversation.
Right.
And here
every time.
I think the movie would.
That's what they're thinking. Every time Roman called them together to
our favorite mouse.
instruct them, they're gonna think, let's count how many times he says the F word.
Yeah, after they did it once, I was like, all right, got it. You little fuck.
I get it.
Wait, hang on. What do we got? I won the bet, and so greatly underguessed the number of times you're going to say fuck.
Nice.
I had 29 people that I had to keep track of in the Persian Gulf on a ship.
Yeah, Beard. Yes, Beard. Yeah.
Get
Damn it, Beard, knock that shit off.
fuck
Are
outta
you
here.
fucking shirtless right now, Beard? You're shirtless right
No,
now.
I am dressed up. I've dressed up for the occasion. It's not my fault you don't appreciate the work that I put into this for you.
Right?
Must be bad.
Why are you being so mean to Beard? He just went through a medical procedure.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he's got
bandages on.
bandages all over him.
Beard!
Hey, can we get a full screen, please?
So we're now in South Brooklyn, which oddly enough has a connection to the Empire family. He's got fish.
Squeak! Oh shit!
Squeak, what did you do? I need several towels. So I don't know if this is like the common man's life. I will assume that's what this is. It's a little shithole apartment. I do have a problem with this though, guys. So
hang on.
All right. Go ahead.
We're being introduced to Corbin Dallas here, and we've got this world now, advanced technology, flying cars, blah 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 blah. You look at Corbin here, you can tell Corbin is out of place. He is an old soul. He is very much, God, this life sucks. I don't like it here. It's not
right.
He is just in a world of technology. He's
basically Roman.
Yeah.
Iron military and all that, right?
Well, the other thing is this apartment
I love
is one step above the pod. You'll eat bugs and own nothing.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Agreed.
Yeah, right. I love the cigarettes for a day.
And they're basically just
my goal.
90% butt or 90%
Right.
filter.
90, yeah, exactly.
Right.
Right.
What I do want to say about this scene is because we discovered that he is a retired military major. And yet he has decided to take a role as a cabbie and be just kind of a normie weirdo.
Every man.
Where is his fucking money going from his retirement? As a retired major, you should be making a very decent lifestyle.
He's divorced. I'm sure his wife took him for the
Roman,
cleaners.
hold on.
I know.
The
I'm
retirement
projecting
right
onto
now is not a good plan. 300 years in
No.
the future,
Oh yeah, it's even worse.
Probably less.
you're probably better off to
Yes,
retire
we
as
got-
that McDonald's window girl later on.
I am a retired military master chief. No, I was not an officer. I was an enlisted guy. And yet, you know what I have to do for a living? This. I get to share my life with you people. So the fact that he was in 04 in the whatever the fuck it was,
Rome,
and he
man,
retired,
that just
he should
touched
have
my little
now,
black
Zim,
heart.
That's so sweet.
someone is trying. Oh, are we on hour 2 now? Oh, we are.
Yeah,
We're at 6 o'clock. We're an hour 2.
Just about.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
are an hour 2.
Dempsey, we must bid you adieu, sir. I'm gonna pull the
Dempsey,
big
no.
here.
No, Dempsey.
Oh,
no.
Dempsey, thank you for hanging out with us for this first hour of this fucking
Yeah,
horrible
Dempsey.
movie.
Hey,
Um,
love this movie, man. I really hope that you take in and you've actually made some good points. I don't think you actually hate it
Yes.
at this
I
point.
just pay
Yes.
attention, Dempsey. I am a man who observes.
It's building up.
So,
The hate is building up
Dempsey,
inside.
do you have anything coming up as you're pulling out? There had to be a better way to say that.
But no, I've been working on
Like
some music.
penis.
I got Sundays over at Ryan Roger at Thay's channel, and
Oh, yeah. Hey, tell Ryan to fucking ask me to be on the fucking show again, please.
I will.
Likewise. Yeah,
Honestly, I will.
likewise.
I'll say something right now, right as soon as I get out of here.
I
Much appreciated.
love
Much
the show.
Congrats on 500 again, and
Thank
seriously,
you,
good
brother.
on you
Yes.
for doing this. I know this was hard on you, and remember the
You're a
scissors
good man.
will keep you
I know,
company
I know.
throughout the rest of the show,
Yeah.
along with the bandages, which apparently are my new favorite part of this movie.
Fuck my life.
Yeah.
All right, my brother.
That's right.
It's not gonna get old.
That's
All right,
right.
All
Dempsey.
right, Dempsey.
Much love, guys. See you
You
on the
take care,
next
buddy.
buddy.
one.
We'll talk to you soon.
Love you, buddy.
All right, where is Wait, where'd you
Zoom in on.
where'd Blair to Blair go?
I don't know.
Choo-choo.
Blair?
Better not kick Dempsey out for no reason.
Somebody's going to his next. We'll take a look. Blair, let her know to come back. And there he is. My
Blair!
favorite.
What's up, buddy?
And
hello.
And Blair, right before the show started, I had to give credit where credit is due. That being myself and you for catching Roman at saying at the 500 mark we would do this show.
Yep, we're on that.
Both equally, which is nice, I suppose. So welcome, Blair, one of the original members of the Empire family. Happy to have you back for this. I would say momentous occasion. It is because we've peaked over the 500 mark, and I do appreciate that. And I thank every single one of you that has done that. But at the same time, I have pig anus, which is not good. Not good.
Okay, that's got to be clipped. That has got to be clipped.
What the hell did he just say? Pain anus? Huh?
So let's while we're
Where's R2? Where is R2? Dear God.
James, that is already fucking fantastic.
Thanks, man.
Yes. In the initial phase, dude. God, I love you, James. Well, I haven't, as someone who has an artist in the family, I appreciate what you're able to do in the quick scale that we give you to do it. Because you do amazing art in a couple hours, and it's just I'm always just so fucking impressed by this. No, I don't have a pig anus. Never mind. There's almost no point talking now. But I'm going to give you guys a brief moment to talk amongst yourselves while I get rid of some beer, but I will be back shortly.
So what, in the movie, we're about like 15 minutes in the movie, and this has gone on for an hour. So
yeah.
I'm taking bets he doesn't make it to the end. I think he's going to die.
We're going to have to speed run some of this.
Yeah.
We definitely are going to have to speed run.
He hates
as I said, this just shows that this character is just out of place. And part of what I love about the story is, as I've grown to understand storytelling and whatnot, this is a classic hero's journey story. It's a classic boy meets girl, and it is. I mean, you just throw on a bunch of chaos on top
and
of it,
supermodels.
But
yes,
right. But at its core, this is a very solid story from start to finish.
I agree.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
there's like no fat on this movie either. Like it's quick. Like it goes by. I mean, I'm just saying, if you don't like it, you don't like fun. I'm just saying, it's a fun movie.
Right. Exactly.
So do you guys think you could live in an apartment like this?
I have.
Yeah.
I was about to say I don't currently live in a space much bigger than that.
Yeah. But with it has like the bed that comes out, and then that changes into like the refrigerator changes into the shower.
Kind of.
Stuff. Okay.
It's very Japanese.
Yeah.
I'm a collector, so like I have a bunch of comics and movies, and this wouldn't work for me.
Well, I got the impression that Corbin, since he has that military background, even after the military, he's living a regimented life in a way. Like he can't escape his training, so to speak. And part of his relationship with Lulu is learning to let loose, so to speak.
Also, the noodle boat thing is pretty cool. You can just pull that up to your house.
Yeah, that's cool.
Get some.
I was just going to say my first apartment here in Miyazaki was smaller than this. The place where I used to live.
Oh, in Japan? Did you have your own bathroom, or did you have to go down the hall?
Oh my God. First of all, the noodle boat is racist as fuck. Second,
that thing is awesome.
What? Oh, come on. You don't like the noodle boat?
This apartment is basically a Connex that moves. It's the space I lived in on the boat was a lot smaller than this, but I mean, it kind of was what it was. I would never want to do this, and that's why I think it's weird that like you said, as a retired military
Morgan,
man, that's something he does.
Morgan, you got the wrong crowd, honey. Like, we love physical media.
Wait.
Here.
Oh, what do we got? Look behind me, Morgan. Literally, that's my fucking life back there.
Right.
Right. Yeah, really.
Own physical media or get owned.
You are outnumbered, honey bunny.
What's this Morgan saying?
She said my collecting is hoarding, and it's like that might be true, but it's hoarding on purpose.
Like, oh, Nosferatu, where did you come from? The great Lord of the Undead. Our good friend Nosferatu is in the mix as well. I want to wrap you in a blanket, leave you inside a minivan with the windows rolled up as what? That is uncomfortable for all of us, Nos. I do appreciate the sentiment, though. Hang on.
Comes up
Blank pints have been forced. No,
just that random, like, who would say something like, I'm going to leave you in the van with the windows rolled up? Like, where does that even come from?
That's peculiar. That's peculiar.
I know. It's so specific, the stuff that he comes up with. That's what's so great.
Is he on the phone with his mother right now?
Yeah.
No, he's on the phone with his former.
Call me.
No, he's on the.
Go ahead. You know this
other
better
guy.
than I do.
His boss from the
I think he's on
is so small.
Yeah, and they were in the military together or something. He's like, I found a picture of you. You look terrible.
Must have been an old picture.
The cat looks like he's gonna fucking pee on something there.
Yeah, it does.
They'll have cats.
That cigarette's way too small. Flotsam Paradise.
Nice little bit of foreshadowing here. It's not super focused, but they make sure your attention is drawn to the fact that giveaway does exist. So it's just not something that modern movies would do, where they just throw it out there as a thing that happened as a plot device.
Yeah.
Also, when we look at his multipass here, this is him when he was in the military.
Got that handlebar mustache.
That's his active multipass. But he's got that hard. He's got the beret on, which is whatever their modern military equivalent is, because I have no fucking idea.
That is a standard handlebar mustache.
Yes.
It's pretty fucking gay, is what it is.
Roman, you're just angry. Don't be like that.
Yeah, you don't like fun, man. Handlebar mustache.
I heard if you don't like it. Yeah, Sammy, I didn't listen here. If you don't like this movie, you don't like fun. Fuck, Sammy, you're fired. Sammy, you're fired.
Don't worry, Sammy. I can make him like you more if I just turn my camera back on.
I love
this part.
Yeah, give it a kiss.
Give it a kiss. Give it a kiss.
This guy having the thing on his head for the camera for the people. I thought that was
awesome.
I'm gonna go watch this movie. I'm gonna grow a handlebar mustache.
I cannot believe. I am surprised. I have not seen someone try this to try and get into a bar in Vegas.
Right. Exactly. If it was going to happen anywhere, Vegas would be it.
I mean, this is such a tweaker thing to do.
Yes.
Hey, we got another new person in the chat here, Jim.
I love how
the last name.
He's like, it's
Hi, Jim.
You got to push that.
It's a lot for me at this point, Jim, but welcome to the show.
I love how the
scope has got like a human person on it for a reference size.
Yeah, right.
Total tweaker. This guy is tweaking hard. He is on something great.
Right. Basically, he's just trying to rob Corbin. And Corbin's like, hey, you got to push the button in before it arms. I thought that was funny because he probably actually has the weapon armed. Corbin makes him disarm it.
It's like,
and then just steals it. These are all the weapons.
You should probably let me have it.
Yeah,
take it.
I love his little dance.
I like the way he backs out and his reaction when he starts dancing. And I have to think that Bruce Willis's laugh here is genuine, because I doubt that he knew what was about to happen.
All right, here's
I want one of these taxi cabs.
Major downturn for me.
Yes,
I fucking hate every bit of this animation.
Those are cool.
Oh, come on.
I hate it. Man. I hate it. I hate it.
Okay, everybody, just remember, this entire stream is everything that Roman says he hates. Later on, when we watch some other movie where something is remotely similar, we're going to point it out.
Exactly.
Yes.
When have I ever done that to you guys? When have I ever done that to you? I made you watch horrible things. Yes, I agree with that. But I've never loved the horrible thing while I made you hate the horrible thing. The only thing that I made us all watch, which was kind of fucked up, was Wolfen. That was a mistake on my part because 12-year-olds remember being
it had Gregory Hines in it. It wasn't that terrible.
I love that.
Look,
no, it was just kind of fucked up.
And you go.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Roman. We keep getting you distracted. If we don't keep moving, you're going to be here for 4.5 hours.
No, right, exactly. And Mrs. the Empire will come out and kill us all.
And here comes 300 years later, like they said they would. They're back.
Book. I actually thought the book was pretty cool, though. I like the illustration.
Yeah, the book's pretty cool.
It was Albert Finney.
It was Albert Finney.
See, this I'm going to push back on what you said earlier about that they were there for a purpose because they knew that this thing was coming. Because the look on the president's face while this is being explained to him is not one of belief. It's one of just like, I'm entertaining you, and just get this over with so we can ignore you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because if they knew all this, it wouldn't have taken a lot of convincing. He just would have like thrown the information out there, like, "Hey, remember this? Oh yeah, you're right."
And now the insect aliens are on their way back with the artifacts that they took from Earth 300 years later, and they want to get through the
movie that came out way after this, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Also terrible.
Construction workers, the big round construction workers.
The Zygons.
No, Vogons.
Zygons, yeah.
Vogons, yeah.
Vogons. Zygons is Doctor Who. The Vogons.
Vogons.
Roman loves their poetry, by the way.
Well, actually, no, it's known to be the worst in the galaxy. But I do love Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I actually have a leather-bound edition in the Library of the Empire. Alistair's Queen Emma, welcome to the show. Nice to have you.
Howdy, Emma.
Hello. And then you got these fucking, I don't even know what the fuck they look like. They look like shaved dog looking motherfuckers. Fuck you. Who come to attack the people
too. Relax.
So they're attacking the people who took the artifacts to keep them safe 300 years ago now, and they blow up the fucking ship. If you just left them in the fucking temple, it would have been fine.
Except that maybe evil humanity would have used it and destroyed things.
The stones were not on that ship.
I'm just saying, I had a boss named Dino Bucci, and he looked very similar to that.
Except
it was the brow, it wasn't it?
This is the way. So the shaved dog aliens, and now we're at the office of Zorg.
She looks familiar too.
They all look familiar if you don't look at them too closely, Sammy. I'm sorry. So there's a couple things about Zorg here. Zorg always has a circle around his head. The way they framed him, he always has a circle, which is kind of interesting in framing. I find that interesting. What I'm going to say about Zorg. So Gary Oldman played him as a cross between Ross Perot, who a lot of you don't know who he is. He was a presidential candidate.
I remember him.
Back in the day, he was the only independent candidate who actually made a dent in the election and fucked it up for everybody. And the rabbit. Who's the rabbit? Who's the rabbit in Looney Tunes? Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny.
He was a cross between Ross Perot and Bugs Bunny. I'm going to say something here right now that would have made him better. Don't do that. If
this is perfect.
If he had played him like he played the character in The Professional, it would have been better.
No.
Those are different movies. Those are different movies.
No, hold on.
Hold on, James. I fucking know that. Do you honestly think I don't fucking know that?
Hold on.
Played it like Commissioner Gordon.
Hold on, Roman. Don't get too angry. I'll turn my camera back on.
Gary Oldman is a good actor. He does not play the same character in every movie.
Yes, and I would argue that Gary Oldman could play a really good serious role very easily, but to do something like this, it's a little bit more like ridiculous and like you can like with the Bugs Bunny reference, cartoonish and still be good.
Yeah, there's where you get it wrong. There's where you get it wrong. I hated his performance in this movie so fucking much. I hated it because for me, the comedic parts of this movie are what made the movie horrible. If the movie had been straight sci-fi thing, the comedic bits, every fucking French cock-sucking comedic bit.
So in other words, you cannot be silly.
No, there are some parts, sure, I will agree, that are a little bit weird. But
Okay, folks, just remember, tune in whenever we get to the 1,000 subscriber special, whenever we do part 2 of Fifth Element, because there's no way we're finishing this tonight. Roman he cannot do it.
A lot of people think that Bugs Bunny is a lot of fun.
Fuck Bugs Bunny. Fuck him in his fucking rabbit ass.
I love Bugs Bunny.
I've never met anybody who doesn't like Bugs Bunny. I've never met anyone.
Here comes the best part of the movie.
Of the Fifth Element.
Well, here's why I have a problem with this too. So yes, they have they find a relic of a person who was on the ship that blew up and blah 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 blah.
Of the
so they're going to reconstruct it.
This is the Fifth Element. This is the Fifth Element.
It is of the statue of the Fifth Element. That's what that is.
But
that's a remnant.
This scene,
no,
I don't know what's going on.
Joker, no. It is the Fifth Element. They
correct,
because the hand has a control joystick in it. It was one of the pilots.
Okay.
All right. So this
Roman
scene
does
I
not
thought
care.
could have been good,
Yeah,
except the tech wasn't. Oh, holy fuck, Lance, are you up? Jesus Christ! Hello, sir.
If he isn't, he's about to be whenever she shows up.
Yeah.
Right.
This. All right. So this was kind of neat. I appreciated what they wanted to do here. You guys can't hear my neighbors grinding fucking stone down right at this point.
No.
Oh, grinding stone.
So-
Okay.
What do you mean you appreciate?
No, they're redoing their driveway literally across the street from me, and they're cutting fucking pavers and shit, and it's making me want to kill myself as I'm doing this show. So the idea of this is interesting. So from a little bit of fucking
they did it
tissue, they can rebuild the body.
Matter.
Well, I mean,
They know exactly what it
the
is.
scientist does specifically say that the perfection also exists, like because there's a genetic memory. So that's one of the reasons that they give that they can do that. And there's been that weird theory out there that I don't buy into that exists. There's some sort of things like genetic memory. So I'm okay to forgive it. This movie's ridiculous.
So
as much as I love it, it's
like-
ridiculous.
It's not that I didn't like the part. I just think the tech is very dated, and it is. I mean, it was the 90s. I understand what they were doing here. It just came off as very cartoonish to me.
Hey, Beard, does that recognize anything from Fallout 4?
Yes, yeah, very much the building of the synths.
The Gen 3 synthetics. Yep.
So then they have a whole body built, and everybody's kind of freaking out, and it's a chick.
Thermal bandages.
So I skipped the one scene before, and we have
Roman. Beard.
I don't get an X-rated fucking stream. So this is important. So Mila Jovovich with the fucking itch name. She was dyeing her hair originally the orange color, but it became so brittle because the filming was so long. They ended up having to get her a wig because she was burning her fucking scalp off.
Yeah.
That happened to the chick in Battlestar Galactica too.
Oh, the one that played the Cylon, yeah.
Yeah, her hair was platinum blonde
or whatever.
Yep.
Who wore it better, her or me?
Oh, I don't know.
For sure.
That is not even in contention.
Thank you, Roman.
Because she is a woman and has woman parts. She's the best part of the movie. Again, though,
That-
we're
By
gonna
the
go
way,
back
that
for a
that
second.
has become the outfit for every modern female wrestler.
I'm fine with it.
This again, these scenes with the scientists kept reminding me of Alien Resurrection. Again, French director, fucking terrible movie as well.
Well, he was in it. That's why he was in it. That's
No,
why.
using them for the same parts though. So little orange-haired bee. I didn't understand this a little bit. They made her, but then they want to keep her in this cage, and he's being kind of a cockface, which I didn't get. And then she vibrates it and breaks through it. This is supposed to be unbreakable glass, blah blah blah. And she smashes his head into it. Great, but why did they do this and not try to? She's speaking that weird language. That's also of note. So the weird language that she's speaking was created by her and the director. It only consisted of 400 words. She already spoke 4 languages, and so she was kind of having a little bit of trouble with this. But they ended up by the end.
Sounded a lot like Mandarin.
I thought it was Latin.
No, it's a
kind of
language.
Latin
It's a made-up language.
They're just made up.
It may have had bits and pieces of origin spots, but it wasn't made up language between her and the director. And they had 400 words. That was it, just the 400. But after doing it for a bit, they could actually communicate back and forth in emails and such and have full conversations just in their language. No one else knew what the fuck they were saying, though. And it was her, she and he made the language up.
Roman, I have to say, you're really selling me on this movie, man.
Yeah, you sound
I did my fucking homework, James. I did my fucking homework.
Such a torture.
This is a
doing
fucking
homework.
problem for me, Jacob. Jacob, this is the worst thing that we have ever seen on this stream ever.
So that's the worst thing that's happened to this stream. Not okay. I should turn my camera back on.
No, you will. God damn it, Beard.
Do it. Do it.
So now
I like hanging it over your head like the sword of Damocles. You never know. It's the sort of it's the duct tape of Beardacles.
Right.
Accepted. So she dives through the wall. He's like, perfect. The police, I fucking hate the police uniforms. They're fucking retarded.
What?
She's in the ducks like a fucking bug.
Cool.
Every time Sammy just says what, it sounds like that robot from Futurama that has the tape that just says what.
I didn't.
Okay, that wasn't you. That was Jay. Okay, that was James. Yeah.
What?
What?
What? I guess it's close.
Anyway, she comes out through like the ventilation shaft. She's on like this giant building. She's very skinny. And she looks out on the wall.
I thought that the whole time. I was like, dude,
Where's
poor
James?
person. Like,
I'm right here.
No, I mean I'm trying to find your mind.
That's his story.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here we are, down here. Okay.
There you go.
Oh, geez,
Yeah, just
James,
painting them.
nice. That's already looking. God damn, James.
Very cool.
Fucking fantastic, dude.
The beard's on the wrong side of the head, but I like it otherwise.
I reckon I might have about 10 hours to do this today, seeing how
Yeah, right, really?
Right.
Yeah, we're like an hour and a half into this, and she hasn't even met Corbin Dallas yet.
I know. I may have to do some explaining later, and we may not have a show next week. So she's looking at the cityscape around her, which is pretty impressive.
I did like the map or the map. I did like the models and all that. How
Well, that
cool
looks
it is.
good.
Yeah,
It does.
yeah.
That looks good. I thought that looked
Yes.
all right. I don't like the vehicles though. I think the vehicles look wonky, especially when you get up close. At a distance, they look good. Closer you get, the worse it looks.
It is kind of a.
Nope, they look
it
awesome.
isn't.
They're great. They're very cool.
Yeah. Yes.
No, and no.
Objectively
So
wrong.
the
this
police,
is
and
the
you know the police by
90s,
their
bruh.
giant
Like,
fucking
it's
helmets.
not going to be super slick.
Here's the thing. Blade Runner was made in 1982. It looks way better than this as far as the way the ships are.
Those were
Yeah,
actual model cars, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could have done it. Don't be bitches. It's fine.
I think it looks fine.
Wow.
Here's an
Wow.
elevator coming down. She gets freaked out. Yeah. Here, I really don't like these vehicle designs. I don't like the rounded edges. I think it makes them look super fucking puttyish. Like
Melvin has a good.
I think they look fine.
Melvin has a good observation.
Yeah, they look cool.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I want one.
I don't like it. I like the idea of it. I think the presentation was shit though. I don't like the rounded stuff. It looks like it's made of clay.
I think
except it's
I agree, Melvin.
It's got the whole look
I
in
think
the movie. It's got that too. The rounding of everything.
But I think this is kind of almost you got a futuristic city with almost a 1940s 1950s cars look. So it does have a little more of a rounded style.
Well, I don't mind the idea of the design. I mind the actual practical.
Okay, let's just all remember that Roman comes from an age when he used to run around in a chariot that was chiseled out of stone and rounded edges were an impossibility.
Gotcha. Okay, I forgot.
So now she is at the jump scene where she is trying to calculate: am I going to crash into a vehicle? I hope so.
That Roman was from the age of L7.
Actually, I want Pusha saying. So bring that one back up, Showball. So the director wanted to shoot a lot of bright daylight scenes because he was sick of dark interiors and night scenes. So he does bring a lot of daylight scenes to fucking fruition here. It's fine, and that's not even my problem though. I like the idea that he wanted to do that. Like this scene when she's jumping down, that looks fine because everything's at a distance. The vehicles look fine here. The closer you get to the thing, for me in this, the worse it looks. That's all I'm saying. Sorry, my mouse obviously got stuck for a moment and things went crazy.
Roman's natural inclination to get through this as fast as possible, and not have to talk about
It
anything
is.
kicked in.
I know. I'm really trying. So she jumps and then she smashes into Corbin Dallas's cab.
You
Bada
have
boom.
1 point
Big
left
bada
on
boom.
your license.
Boom. Big boom.
License. Big bada boom.
Yeah, he's about to lose his license
Yes,
anyway.
boom.
But again, I don't understand why a military retired 04 is driving a cab to make ends meet.
He got divorced.
She took all the money.
took everything.
Yeah, he got. It was a bad divorce.
Yep.
Yeah.
She got everything. He got the cat and didn't want the cat.
He just wants her to make sure she's okay at this point. And he's about to hand her over to the
Big
police
bada
because he
boom.
has no points on his license.
Look. If somebody like her smiled at me like that, I might run from the cops for her. Maybe that says more about me than her, but
So now she's doing that. Please help, because she doesn't understand English yet. She's like this incredibly intelligent thing, so she's learning everything around her. But she has her base language, but she doesn't understand English, which is what we're doing over here. And she gets all teary-eyed and all that bullshit. Fuck off. And he's like, yeah, fuck it, I'll turn her over. And they launch over the freaking attachment hook. And now look at that. She's crying. I think she may actually be crying, though. I don't think those are fake crying. I think she was able to do that. I think she's a good enough actress to do that. And he's like, fuck it, I'm going to get in so much trouble for this. And he goes, fuck it, and yanks the fucking cable out.
everybody's having a grand old time.
This is the McDonald's drive-through. I thought this was funny. The McDonald's
That's
drive-through.
awesome.
It's just this big floating thing in the city, and they're all fat fucks. I'm a fat fuck. I'm getting a fat fuck beverage. And then he kind of smashes into them by accident. And now
a lot of people think McDonald's is fun.
You know what? Fuck fucking fun. Also, if you're really drunk at night and you order fucking Uber Eats, McDonald's costs a lot of money. If you
Hell
order,
yeah, it
let's call it 40 McNuggets and maybe 60 orders or 6 orders of fries. It's a lot.
McDonald's is the closest thing to
Don't do it.
bugs. Okay, don't do it.
So now we're
Best-
like
best-
old Brooklyn here, though. This is kind of
Best-
cool, except for the car design. If the car looked better, the scene would look better.
Oh, come on.
think it looks
No, I hate
Car's
these
cool.
plastic
Hey,
looking
look.
designs. They look like toys.
It's
You
cool.
can say that about everything, though, Roman. If I looked better, my camera would look better when I turned it on.
great.
If they made the movie better, the movie would be better.
The
So-
movie is great. This movie's great. So
I don't like the rounded designs. Even in this image, the rounded designs are a problem.
So
I
you
just
don't like the 1920s and 30s and 40s and 50s.
You know, a lot of people said
if they
round
show
is
them
like
in
fun.
real tech, Jacob, I don't mind it as much. What I don't like is when they look fake and fucking clay in future, fabricated tech. That's where
I'm
where I
starting to
have.
think
a
you don't
more of a
like this
problem.
movie.
I fucking hate this movie. I don't know if I could make that any more clear.
I'm getting
I do fucking hate this movie.
vibe.
Since when?
Ever since the first fucking time I saw a fucking multi-fucking pass, I fucking hated this fucking movie. Anyway,
What are we up to now,
I'm going
Zim?
to the train.
Go back
I'm
to
not
30.
And it's a McDonald's train.
Andy Pickle is right. Cars are made of plastic today.
basically,
It's very true.
They don't look like they're made of fucking clay, Andy. If it looked like it was
Yeah, they
made
do.
like I was molding it on my fucking
Yes,
desk
they
right
do.
out of fucking clay. That's how they look in this fucking movie. That's
Yeah,
what I
there we
don't
go.
like.
I love that these
They-
guys crash into a McDonald's
Yeah.
train.
So they're zipping along, and then there's
Oh, shit.
a bunch of cops riding.
oh boy.
See,
It
look,
seems
it's
a little
metal. There's
excessive.
sparks. See,
Seems
Yeah.
a little excessive, but hey, it's fine.
They're
And now
cops.
he's diving down. He wants to go into the fog.
stole
I
a
thought that
car.
was interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was like, what are they just gonna let him go?
Right.
And they didn't let him go, but they're not good at searching through this stuff because I mean, I don't know how dense this fog layer is, or where it is on the planet. Quite honestly,
The guy's hiding sideways.
It's probably in the old, the quote unquote old world, like probably an area
Yeah.
that they don't
the
go to
old
very often.
district.
Yeah, basically
Yeah,
everything
but
down
you're-
there in my mind exists only to be a foundation for everything above it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Down there,
Correct.
you got to
This
eat
is
like
where
soil and
this is
green
where
and
all
stuff.
the xenomorphs live, down there in the fog.
That's where all the
Yeah.
chuds hang out.
so then she says she needs to see a priest, and she says a very specific name,
Cornelius.
Cornelius.
Cornelia.
Bilbo.
Cornelius.
Bilbo.
No weddings down the hall.
Congratulations.
He just shut the door, and he's like, "Fuck that, I'm coming out."
Which that's a creepy response for him to say when a guy shows up with a passed out woman.
Unconscious.
Weddings are down the hall.
Hey, the one in Vegas. I'm just saying. And then he
Yeah.
says that, and he's like, oh. Then he
Yeah,
says-
they'll be
he's like,
fine.
oh, yes, of course, yes, you're fine. You need to go. I'll be right out. And bye.
Just
Yeah, you don't have to
shoves
say
them out
I
the
do.
door.
You just have to not say I don't.
Right,
And
exactly.
then he sees the tattoo, and he's like, "Oh, she's the one."
Oh, it's
And everything
Vegas.
moves
passes out.
very quickly. from
Yes,
there.
means anal.
And he passes
I
out,
love-
which is
I love what
Yay.
happens next.
I caught that, Sammy.
Like- Slaps
Yes,
him.
Andy.
He slaps him and is like, "Wake up!" I love that part.
Yeah. Oh, the only thing I actually have a real question about this: how does she know Cornelius's name?
He's
I'm
representative
sure
on
that
Earth.
they keep an updated record of their contact on
Yeah,
Earth.
yeah.
I guess.
Okay.
There's whole
They do, Roman.
you got
They
fucking
do.
jackass back here sewing. He tries to kiss her. Things go poorly.
That was
Yes,
wrong.
they do.
That was a bad
Yes,
idea.
they do.
That was a bad
Consent.
idea.
Consent. Consent. Must consent.
He's
I'm
like, oh,
surprised
yeah,
she
you're
didn't
right.
tase
I
him.
shouldn't have done that.
That was a bad idea.
Yeah, okay, that was wrong.
That was a bad idea.
Not that that's ever happened before to any of us.
He's like, "This is me. This
Never.
is me. It's me, the guy who rescued you."
It's okay. My shirt matches your hair. It'll be okay.
Okay, I just had a thought regarding
that rope is hilarious.
Yeah. I just had a thought regarding some of the random things that happened, like her knowing Cornelius's name and some of the other stuff, the ridiculousness of this movie, because I recognize it's ridiculous, even though I love it so much. This is just basically a live action, something you would see in like heavy metal.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. So Roman, if you like that, you can't look at this and say that you hate it.
Okay.
We've established that the primary problem with this movie is French.
I'm not sure you haven't deviated from topic, so I appreciate that.
I'm guessing that Roman, you were one of the Freedom Fries guys, right? Freedom Fries.
To be fair, I've hated the French since World War II, so it doesn't have to go back into immediate culture.
So have the French.
Also true.
This is where for me, Ian Holm is just taking it is just killing it in every scene just from here on out.
Oh yeah,
just all the bullet holes.
His mannerisms, the way he speaks, the rapidness, the humbling of his words, because he thought this day would never come, and now it's here, and he is just like, oh shit, I'm unprepared for this, and you can just see with the over-the-top robe that he wears, and it's
ridiculous. Yeah,
wonderful.
Yeah,
wonderful.
he's existed this entire time thinking he was just going to be a messenger to tell the next person, not that he was ever actually going to have to experience
300
this.
years of priests who have absorbed this message to pass it on to the next guy.
Yeah.
So he just thinks there's going to be the next guy, but then there is
He
not.
saw their shipping destroyed. He's like, oh, that's it.
Though quite honestly, if he was keeping track of actually fucking time, he would realize, oh, it's 300 years later, and I'm the guy. A lot of bullet holes. Here's the fucking cat.
Jay, exactly right. Yes, Jay, exactly right. Exactly. Jay,
right, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, totally.
So he shows up and apologizes to his cat. He's like, oh, I totally forgot to feed you. Does he even bother to feed his cat during this section?
Yeah.
I forget.
No.
Like he's got the call, but then the guys show up and then the other guys show up.
This was actually one of my favorite scenes. So she's sitting there learning history and eating a lot of fucking chicken. And I thought that was funny.
Baby. Protein.
That was some of the only good humor in this. And she's like, chicken, good.
No.
And she goes get more chicken.
Wait, I have.
She is absorbing 5,000 years of human history.
He is designed
in less
to do
than
that.
an hour.
Like us. So it's not a fair comparison.
But it's still cool.
Roman, show my my picture there.
Avatar.
God damn it. What the fuck, Jacob? Seriously?
Oh, he left. Raccoons.
I got rid of Jacob. I didn't.
You kicked him out? You
kicked me out.
Horrible.
Kicked me out.
Yes.
You were so angry.
Wow.
God damn it. Now I fucked up the whole order where everybody is.
Oh, you did that earlier before. You just didn't even realize it, so it's fine.
No, I don't always realize it. That's true. Let's take a look at James while we're talking.
Oh wait, now we get nice.
Oh wow, dude.
James,
that looks great,
Cool.
James.
Hey, it's coming along. Just trying to capture the lighting here.
Wow.
Man, if I really wanted to commit it, I would have dyed my beard.
The movie.
And now we get to meet.
And
now we meet
fucking I know.
Zorg. Oh,
Zorg is a fucking idiotic character.
Jean-Baptiste Emmanuel Zorg.
Great.
Zorg is great, played by a phenomenal actor, and you just hate.
Do you want to know what Gary Oldman had to say about the part?
Oh, he hated it.
He hated the movie. He said, I was singing for my supper because the director helped him out with his own independent project. He didn't like the movie at all.
No.
So that's what Gary Oldman.
That's fine. He still killed it.
Yeah, exactly.
Blah, blah,
I mean,
blah, blah,
so many other
Okay.
actors would get that sort of deal and would phone it in. It would be very obviously phoned in. So even if he did phone this in, that's just another like notch in his belt for how good he is, because it looks like he's having fun on screen.
I like Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman has done two movies which I fucking hate: Dracula and this.
Oh, that was a good one.
It's almost
Dracula was
unforgivable.
good.
Dracula's great.
Dracula was the vampire's asshole.
Oh my God.
All right, so Dracula review at how many subs?
Yeah.
700.
We'll call that a thousand. Put that at
1,000.
Didn't Roman already do it?
No, I've never done Dracula.
No.
No, Matt, we've seen it when we were doing like our big horror movie review stuff.
Right.
And it's ended up in the mix, but we've never done a direct review of Dracula.
Yeah, Jay, there's still the badasses on this show.
So you got the
Mangalores.
the dog men.
The Mangalores.
Are kind of pissed because they think they got the stones for him, but
Well, they did what they were told to do. He said, "Get the case." They got the
Get the
case.
box.
Yeah.
Wow,
Tell us to get a
Copa.
box.
Jeez.
Coming in
Oh,
hard.
Copa.
I want that gun.
Oops, God damn it. Sorry. Thank you, and thank you. So I appreciate Copa, my Sicilian brother, for
Whatever, Copa.
sticking with me.
Andy again.
So the gun knows like
Copa's allowed to have a
17
bad
different
opinion.
things. Copa never has a bad opinion.
Oh my God.
I love that this gun is basically the entire arsenal of like the
It
old
is.
classic Doom games, but in one gun.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
Yes.
Except for the red button on the bottom.
I want one.
Yeah.
It's got a freeze feature which lets you break everything into little bits. Here's we go.
That's such a good cut right there. That is such a good cut back and forth between those two scenes.
Oh yeah, the juxtaposition of the scenes, yes. He's getting ready to open it.
See, this is great because instead of like having instead of having like an exposition dump from him or from somebody else in that scene, we cut to another one which still makes sense on why they would be having that conversation. It's just coincidental it's happening at the same time as far as the movie's concerned.
Right.
But
so she's telling them where the stones actually are.
Right.
Yeah, there's this blue chick. She's got a second stomach or whatever.
Right.
And he's like, the fucking stones aren't here. And they're like, well, to the fucking box. I am so disappointed.
Disappointed.
4 stones. 4.
Oh,
he's definitely channeling a little bit of Leon there with everyone.
Well, actually, I agree. Right there, yes.
I guess your merchants after all. Oh, great! And the visual of this scene is great. It's just couldn't care less.
Oh yeah,
the red button on the bottom. Uh-oh.
Great.
I mean, and that takes a decent amount of balls to, even if you know an explosion is happening behind you, to just resist the natural human reaction to flinched.
Right.
Yeah.
So she's still eating everything in front of her.
Oh yeah, she's hungry.
And this is the makeup mask, which I fucking find irritating and not very useful.
People have pitched that in reality. They've never worked. So, but still, I mean, it's not that far fetched that somebody would think that.
You're not helping yourself here. So they kidnap the priest and they go to Zork, who again surrounded by the rounds.
Maybe because he thinks himself as like a savior and a saint, and the traditional paintings and depiction of saints with a halo around their head.
Mm-hmm.
No, that could very well be it. I mean, it is a good device. The director did a good job with hitting that. Hey, it's the lady at the desk. And Ian Holm and he are talking about order in the universe and why disorder causes growth, according to Zork.
Yeah, really.
And all the little robots come out and they clean it up and they do their little dance. And that's fine. And then he takes a drink, but then he eats a cherry at some point.
Yeah.
Which seems to, then it causes dismay. He's choking on the cherry. Okay.
This is what happens when Roman's background messes up. He hits the wrong button and it just shoots stuff all over the place.
So what I didn't understand here is why the priest saved him. I saw no value to that.
Because he's a priest and he's not going to let him die.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would
Yeah.
Life
I 100%
matters.
would have let him die.
Yeah.
I mean, at this
That's
point,
why you're
the bad guy.
God,
at
damn
this
it.
point,
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, Roman, while you
That's
were
part of the
away,
movie.
we all decided that you can, since you can to buy these, we're all gonna chip in and buy you one.
please
Yes.
do not.
it better be featured in your background too.
Yes.
Mhm.
Where shall I
Sitting
put
on
that?
your shoulder.
Yep, on
Oh,
your shoulder.
yeah.
You wrap the trunk around your neck so it
Do
holds
not
on there.
buy one of these
Yep.
weird.
Look
fucking
under your chair.
motherfuckers.
It's a scrotum elephant.
Yay. You get
Yeah,
one, you get one.
that little critter
That's one.
is like the Grudge to Roman. He looks under the blankets and it's there.
Don't like it. Don't like it. Copa would never save him. I know a real beast would never save him. That's real.
I mean, at this point, we haven't actually seen, at least as far as he's concerned, he hasn't seen Zorg do enough that it would justify letting him die. Now, maybe he has a reputation that we haven't seen so far in the film, but so
He's
far,
got-
yeah.
This part was stupid again. We're going back to stupid movie where they attach this little camera to a fucking giant cockroach.
That's
and
funny.
Keep
It's
making
so
everything-
good.
What's wrong with that? It's great.
It's fucking retarded.
Roman,
And that's
this is basically a
Man.
live action cartoon. Just, it's fun, man. Have
I
fun.
Go
don't
with it.
like fun. I don't like it's fucking
admits
stupid.
it.
I don't like stupid. This is stupid. It's bothering. This is also stupid.
Oh my God.
The
This is
fucking
awesome.
Chinese
This is
restaurant
great.
drives
This
up
is
the
great.
window.
Hey,
This is-
you know what?
I love
this
it.
is
Racist as
this is-
fuck.
this is
Who wouldn't want?
this is just
Who wouldn't want
this-
Chinese food
You've
to
been
come to your
fired.
window?
this is just
No,
this
I would
is
like
just,
it.
This is just the updated version of the
Blade Runner
elote
one.
card that comes down my street with the Mexican street corn. This is great. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, except they don't come up in a
I love
junk.
this.
They don't show up to your house in a
He's like-
fucking junk. That's what this
Well,
is.
but-
That's
And I don't even care. I honestly don't
It's-
even care about it. But it's like, okay, we're gonna.
it's
we're
like
gonna
when
put
you
the
go to a
Chinese
Mexican food restaurant. It has a theme.
Right.
Yeah.
thing. If you
Or
show up
you
in
go
a
to a
Chinese,
Chinese
restaurant, they got cats
Yeah,
hanging
you
from
see
the
dragon.
ceiling, it's gonna be a problem.
They're eating your pets.
They're eating-
That's why there should be no, in 300 years, this is not a realistic movie at all. In 300 years, there will be no cats.
Yeah, right.
Right. Exactly.
And like I said, if you've ever been over to the Middle East at all, you see these ships, or not the Middle East necessarily, but in the Far East countries, it's a junk. It's an Asian
Yes.
ship.
Yeah, it's great.
None of the other things look like this. So that's why it's like, okay, got it. You're funny. It'd be like if they made like some kind of Dago joke or like a black person joke.
Well, I mean,
It's not that simple.
hold on. There's
And I don't really
see,
care.
in-
I'm just saying,
it-
it's the only
there's
one they
been
made.
there's other properties. I think Blade Runner as well, but also in Firefly that have posited that as humanity goes forward, there are two main forces, and that's either not necessarily China specifically, but the Eastern Asian like cultures would go forward similar to the Western European cultures, and they would have to eventually collide. So yeah, I don't care. It makes sense. There's been plenty of other stories written along the same lines.
I don't really care. I'm just saying it does seem it's the only thing that seems like ethnically out of place. I guess
You just don't like the fact that an Asian man had his junk out where everybody could see.
Hello.
Okay, so now we have the white guy, the Asian, and the lesbian Russian. are showing up to the major's house. And they're like, hey, you want a trip to fuck off minor?
Was she in
What, did
Dodgeball the
people drop
movie?
off? Wait, what was that?
So was she in Dodgeball the movie?
She might have been. I think that lady was taller and far more attractive.
Searching.
Because she's
no, it's different actress.
Yeah,
I was
she's
just joking. I was
she's
just
a
joking.
different,
Just looks like her.
terrifyingly giant built lady. So
No,
they
yeah,
want to
you're
go
thinking
to
of
this
Ginga-
planet where they
Ginga
go.
It's Princess
Grogan.
Leia. It's Princess Leia's uglier cousin.
Oh, Princess Leia.
Anyway, so they got to go to this fucking
Butch
planet.
Organa.
Accept it, Sammy. Where he's won this fucking pass thing to, so that he can go get the rocks in the fifth element, or the rocks anyway. And then Lilu shows up at his doorstep. This part is crazy. So he's like, "Hey, I need you guys all to fucking hide. It's my wife. I married this girl, but I can't tell anybody I'm married to this girl." And it seemed very forced and terrible.
It was that she hates the military, so she can't see him. So they got.
That's right.
Yeah.
So in the fridge they go.
Shoves him in the freezer.
Multipass.
He's like, "I'm sorry, Mr. Corbin, but..." And then the cops come to the building. Everybody in this movie is so poorly informed. And then he makes her hide because the cops are there. So he puts her in the shower. But he put someone put his little like calling card on the front door of the other guy.
Yeah, he put his card in the next door neighbor so they wouldn't know it was hidden.
That's pretty poorly done.
Hey, Nadia.
Yeah, Nadia. Hell yeah.
Nadia knows. She knows what's up.
Yeah, Nadia.
Yeah.
One of us. One of us.
One of us.
I hate this movie so fucking much. So they grab the other guy.
Nope, you went right past.
What?
Are you classified as human? Negative.
Oh,
I
I
am a meat popsicle.
I'm a meat popsicle. Which is a stupid one-off line.
Nadia, wow.
That is classic.
It is
Roman.
the best one-off line
Nadia.
ever done.
Nadia, 10 out of 10. Wow.
I hate every bit of the humor they try to do in this movie. The humor in this movie is terrible. I know you all
think humor is fun.
Did you think
But I
why
fucking hate
he called himself a meat popsicle?
I didn't
Because he was
give
in the
a fuck.
military and he goes into cryo. That's why he called himself a meat
I
popsicle.
literally
You're not going to find any holes in this movie, dude.
This movie is as many holes as a fucking wharf down at fucking
When you
sailors
get
getting
your,
off the
when you
boat
get your
and
rainbow-colored
the prostitutes
elephant,
come out.
that is the proper way to hold it.
Yeah.
There's at least one hole, as Jacob has shown us, on the other side of that elephant.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yes.
And there's my old boss.
And it's winking at Roman.
I don't like that thing. So she was freezing in the thing. She's cold. Fine. The priest is smothering. Fine. They need to go to the planet where the fucking the magic rocks are. The priest knocks him out with this fucking statue.
Have we mentioned the coffee maker? How it's got a magnet. He always sticks it up against the wall to get the coffee.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was always kind of weird.
It's like, I'll take it. I'll take the mission.
Yeah, I like it. He just like takes that and leaves them there to maybe die.
Are they dead?
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
Like,
No, they're not dead.
Yeah, they're not dead.
They are meat
I know.
popsicles.
They are meat popsicles.
So this is weird. I didn't really.
I
fully
love this.
understand it. So
The
this
airport
is, the travel
right next to the
part-
dump.
So the dump is.
Well, no, there's
overfilling.
a strike.
There's a
trash strike.
trash collector strike.
So it's very European.
Yeah.
I like his
Very
Devo
French.
yarmulke.
Yeah, I know, right?
And they've
Roman
got their
secretly
fake
has
multi passes.
Multipass.
Muchas.
But then he shows up.
She's a
I
hottie.
will give credit to the costume department right here.
Yes.
So fake Yamaka guy and Lilu are trying to go, and they have their multi-passes, and it's time to go.
Hey, thanks.
And Corbin comes running up, goes, "Thanks, Ben Shapiro. I've got this covered."
Yeah. He's like, listen up, gang. I got a multi-pass.
That's good.
It's a fact, and they don't care about your feelings.
The priest is over getting fucking drunk.
More.
He's like, oh my fuck, why are you here? Damn it! I have this key.
Now that lady there was a very
He's like,
popular
I love
model
how
back in
he's
the
like,
90s.
go to Egypt. I don't want to go to Egypt.
And so now the fake ones are showing up. These are the dog aliens in disguise. And it does the scan, and it looks like you're in Ghostbusters all of a sudden. You're fucked.
Bye. Oh, it's time to meet.
Multipass.
Multipass.
Roman's favorite
Danny,
part.
you're right.
Yeah, we're doing a little speed viewing at this point.
Right. And wait, here it comes.
Oh,
It's
come
Yes. The goat. The goat.
This is 100% the worst part of the movie.
I agree.
You're out of your mind.
I agree with Roman. This was the most annoying.
I love him in this.
This is
Roman.
So much.
I know that this is not going to convince you, Roman, because you're going to say that this is not a good excuse. I don't care. He is intentionally supposed to be this over the top and annoying because we are basically Corbin Dallas, who's completely annoyed by him.
Yeah.
Right.
No, and I mean, Corbin had the same look that I did through most of these scenes.
Ruby Rod.
Here's the thing. As the audience member, I don't want to be subjected to this.
Okay.
I was wishing I was driving so I could drive into a fucking power pole when his fucking
Ruby Rod is TikTok, is what he is. It is quick.
Yeah, he's the natural progression of entertainment.
Yes.
Natural progression of entertainment media.
Myself when that cocksucker comes on screen.
Oh, he's wonderful.
I love him so much. He's so amazing. I love him.
And
I want to
okay. Earlier comment and earlier
Coming down. That was bad.
And earlier comment is exactly right. This part was originally written for Prince. So that's all.
Yes, Michael Jackson or Prince, but neither one of them would take it.
Are we going?
Right, so this is just totally green. Completely green.
This is the only good part with him in it.
This is amazing. I'm coming down. You're the third.
I can't believe
That's how I felt when I was in jail.
So they put them in these little pods to make them go to sleep for their journey through hyperspace. I thought that was kind of cool.
Hot.
Yep.
She's hot.
Yes, this is a what is it? Shoot. Emirates Airlines. What is it?
Oh,
Emirates Airlines.
Emirates.
Okay. Emirates Airlines. Yeah.
And then they're ready to go, and then this scene was so retarded. I hated this fucking
This was my favorite
I was
part.
laughing my ass off.
This is the best part of the music.
Laughing my
These guys are stoning up and they start hitting the reggae music.
So there are parasites in the landing gear, and they got to blast them out. That was fine.
Right.
I got some gas here, man.
And he's like going all on downtown on the waitress, the stewardess.
Mm-hmm.
Flight attendant. And the priest is trying to figure out a way on board before they go to fucking hyperspace.
Landing gear up.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm very disappointed.
So the agent called, what's his fuck,
Disappointed
Zorg.
me for the last time.
Zorg.
Zorg.
And
So
that went off in the dance. Oh,
again,
Andy,
the
I
exteriors
love
here
this.
look nice.
It should. The Statue of Liberty's like on this tall pedestal.
Yeah, because all the oceans have receded down, or
Yeah.
in this far corner, which obviously none of this is going to happen because fucking climate change is a bullshit hoax. I thought this was good. Going to light speed again, the carriers I think look good. The thing is just expanding. And she tells us so. This was good. So the secretary's like, "Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I know this the shadow is on the line," and she's like, "Oh, fuck off." And he says, "I'm on my way." Is basically the blunt of it, and get the fucking stones, or I'm gonna fucking melt your brain. This is the part where I was talking about, where he gets the goo going down his face, but there's not like a good reason for it. In the previous scene,
the touch of evil.
Yeah.
In the original scene, I thought it was good. Does Sammy have to? Sammy, are you there?
Yeah.
This is like the black goo
you have to go to the
in
beach?
X-Files.
No,
No
this
gooch.
is- No gooch.
Okay.
He has
all
made
right.
time for this in your pain.
That's right.
And I appreciate that. So
You're welcome.
in the previous scene where you saw the blood coming down, or what you thought was blood, you didn't really see what was happening. So it made sense that maybe his head was caving or something was going on. After this, he just kind of wipes it off, though, and it's like I didn't this. I'm like that. It just didn't make sense to me.
Well, I mean, you would, if you felt something running down your face, you'd kind of want to.
No, I get it, but I had assumed it was something worse than just okay. There's blood on my face for no apparent reason. It was the why
It's just
factor.
the like side effect of this thing getting into your head.
I guess whatever. Again, it's not very well explained in a poor movie. Yes, wipe it off. So they're going down to the whatever the fucking planet is, whose name I don't remember. It was a mildly amusing name.
Paradise.
Lost in Paradise.
Lost in Paradise. So that's where you
Gemini cricket.
And again, I don't like the look of the ship. I think everything here looks fucking.
I
always liked
the ship.
Yes, I do too.
It's a hover ship.
It looks
yeah,
cool.
I think it looks fake as fuck, and I found the effects to be very wanting. I'm just saying. I also don't like once. So yeah, she gets out early. I don't like how everything is very 20th century here. They're all dressed as 20th century. They're putting lays on people. You have the fucking basic Hawaiian fucks dancing around.
It's like going to a theme park or something.
Yeah,
it is.
Oh, hey, how are you?
And he's wedged himself up into the controls. Okay, swell. So he goes to his
means family,
and he gets to go to see the diva. This actually. Then that's where you learn this. So the blonde lady relays the message. Go see the fucking show. The diva will give you what you need. He's like, okay, whatever that means. And tuxedos come out. Swell. The phone rings. It's a real phone. I have no idea who's on the other end of this right now, though, because I don't remember.
Yeah, but look at it. It's a cordless phone.
Right.
Who was calling him? Do you remember who was calling him at this point?
What?
His mom? His mom. Yeah.
Yeah, his mom spitting him out for not taking her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fuck his mom. In the room has a big dead thing on the rug. And the room is nice. I like the room.
That rug is Sully
You guys-
from Monsters Inc.
These guys look gay.
Yeah,
I did not need that.
And there she is, the diva.
And you don't get to see her for a little bit. You know, she's like this big fucking whatever, but this guy is weird.
That guy's been in a bunch of different
yes.
comedies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
trying to remember one he was in. It was pretty funny.
I love Skull.
So now, bald black lady goes over to Lilu and says, yeah, she'll fucking meet up with you after the fucking show to give you what you need. Some random boat shit. Don't care.
Wow. Jesus.
You know, I know Roman hates how normal this looks for being a space yacht that's on a different planet, but this just reminds me of that that Space Titanic episode of Doctor Who.
Yeah,
right.
Actually, I like that episode.
Well, partly because it got Kylie Minogue in it.
Well, and David Tennant, and it was actually well-written comedy as opposed to this. So now he's dressed again like a fucking something I would hang on my door with a fucking giant cock sticking out of it. Random people.
Your holiday decorations are very different than mine. Roman.
Wow.
I do. I hate everything about this movie so much. So this is where the diva is going to be performing, and he's doing his fucking gay ass TikTok show. I don't know who this is supposed to be. It doesn't matter. It's like some other big celebrity.
He's like a famous singer or something.
But you never really get a feel for it, and it's kind of stupid and poorly incorporated into the plot.
He's supposed to
some
be
emperor of fucking dick face.
It's an old action
And
star.
Corbin-
He's like a Schwarzenegger type.
And we recognize this guy because the face is the same face that is the dog man when he's in disguise. But he's a waiter. So the dog men are there. So the blue lady, this is a little bit of an interesting trivia bit, though. So this is the director's girlfriend, but she is only playing this part because the person who was supposed to play the part never showed up.
Oh, wow.
Also, interesting about this, the note she sings, because she does these weird, crazy high notes. She had to record them separately because she couldn't do the vocal changes fast enough because it's not really designed for a human voice. And they had to splice it all together. But she does sing everything, and they put it all together.
I've seen somebody
not
on
her.
YouTube.
Actually, the singer sings it, and the actress does the voiceover.
I've seen a singer on YouTube sing this, and they do it.
Well, they couldn't do it in 1997, Jacob.
So get in your lane.
Roman, you seem upset. What's going on, buddy?
I hate every part of this movie. I hated this scene.
You said I like
I wanted
several
to drive
times.
a fucking spike through my eye during this movie.
Every single one of those I like is going to get clipped. It's going to get. I can't wait.
Speaking of, where is
Some people think that like blue alien opera singers are fun.
I'm sorry, I didn't go that far overseas in my travels. That looks really good, James. That's
awesome.
That looks fantastic.
It's coming along.
Wow, the eyes look fucking brilliant, dude.
Thank you.
That is fantastic. I love having
Very
James
cool.
on to do this. So anyway, so it's the director's girlfriend is the part, and then there's another lady doing the voiceover. Just so you're aware, there are two people doing this.
Okay.
They're fucked up. He's gay. He's coming in on the ship. So because his guy fucked up, he now has to go in himself to try to get the fucking stones. Any length.
I like these fighter ships. I like the fighter ships. They're cool.
So now the dog men are all fucking let loose because they think the stones are there and they want to have the power. And they think this is the case, which is stupid because they never open it, which is a fucking giant plot hole, but whatever.
Well, they've not been really depicted as being smart from the beginning.
Well, Lila kicks their butt.
True. She does. Her fight scenes are good because she knows how to fight.
And I like the back and forth on this with the music going on, with the actual with one of the half of the hero pair sitting there who he doesn't really want to be there, but he's there and he's enjoying this opera performance. Meanwhile, she's out there actually doing everything that she knows needs to happen because he at this point is still an idiot. And Like she's risking her life.
As far as scene construction goes, it's actually very good. The juxtaposition of him and her at the opera and fighting with the music playing in the background is good. I fucking hate everything about it, but as far as the idea of it goes, it was the thought was good. She got fucked up teeth. Yes, doing dancing, fighting, singing, fighting, singing. Fist back, singing, giant fucking head, show's over. Everybody applauds, everybody jokes, everything's fine. And again, I want to thank you everyone who's with us tonight in Twitterland and the other channels and on YouTube tonight. Thank you all for hanging out with us while we dissect this movie. While everybody else loves this movie, I fucking 9,000% hate this movie. But it doesn't make me right, except here, and I'm okay with that. So the dogmen are about to try to take over the cruiser. Then Gary Oldman walks in with his BFG, big fucking gun, for those of you who don't know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
And this was good. Lilo throws him the box, and she goes up a little hatch in the roof. And he starts shooting. But, you know, it's like Alien. She just managed to avoid that shit. Look at that fat fuck. Look at that fat fuck. Whatever service he's in, he's doing it wrong. So now everybody...
He's on that ship from Wall-E.
This is not a military ship. Yeah. This is
the Wall-E ship.
Yeah.
He's a
So now the bad guys come in over. This is like a full terrorist kind of scene, though. They come in, they take over the arena. And she's like, uh-oh. And then Blue Bitch gets shot in the fucking jump. She got a big X in her middle. She does the what was that movie? The Vietnam movie with Charlie Sheen in a movie where he has the arms out.
Platoon.
Yeah, the arms going out. Shot.
Oh, I thought
Corbin's
she's like Sophia Coppola in Godfather 3.
Fuck Godfather.
Yeah.
Is to Sicilian movies what fucking Olive Garden is to Italian food.
Jeez. Perfection.
I mean, in both movies, though, when you're there, you're family. So
right, exactly. I know this song.
Now, Tiny is sweating so much he can't even not sweat on set now because he's just so fucking bored being in space. I'm just sweating like a bastard. And
okay,
she's like,
okay,
Stones.
now this scene, okay,
go ahead.
Okay, now this scene here with here and Lilu is probably my favorite scene of the entire film because this is clearly the start of the third act. They have just stepped on the gas, and it is a ride just from here on out. But the director is smart enough to let this breathe, to step back and show that yes, Lilu is this super being or do whatever, but she's still vulnerable. She still understands fear. This is a very smartly done scene.
Yes, and at the same time that she's going through that, and we're seeing her at that vulnerable state, which we haven't seen before now.
Correct.
This is like the point where he's actually taking up the mantle as the hero when he's physically handed the stones and realizes that he has to do something. Like it's become real at this point.
Right.
So she says what is it? What did she had a very specific thing she said here about.
Hold
the
on.
stones are within me.
I'm looking at the IMDb. You know the big girl with the Princess Leia buns. Her character's name is Major Iceberg.
Yeah.
Now
I think what fun. I don't remember the exact line here, but she says something along the lines of like she needs you or something like that. Like she imparts upon him
as
that
perfect as she is, as strong as she appears, she needs
yes.
So this is where Dallas accepts the role as the Beard said, as the hero. This is fully accepting the call in the hero's journey. This is where they become a team, basically.
And she's getting shot to shit in this fucking van. And she's crying like a fucking bitch. He thinks he has
it's like the most humanizing moment about her character in this entire movie.
I don't care about any character in this movie. I never gained a part of this film where I gave a fuck about any of these characters. I hate them all. They are that fucking Chinese guy who's fucking selling wontons off a fucking junk in New York. They are all disposable characters.
And I respected you enough to put my shirt back on when I turned my camera on. Man.
Yeah. This is the most Ross Perot he does. He gets there. Yeah.
Gary Oldman getting back on the ship at this point is good. He's like, and he's like, he opens the box up. This part was kind of cool because he's laughing like he's got it, and then he starts going, "Oh,
it's fantastic!"
Yeah,
very disappointed.
He doesn't. And now Bruce Willis realizes he has to dig in the fucking coochie of this fucking dead blue bitch to get the stones out.
And then he has to relive Die Hard basically again after that.
I thought exactly the same thing as I'm watching the scenes from the rest of the movie. It's like it's Die Hard. It's Die Hard with weird fucking aliens. All right, I'm gonna leave you
Ruby
with,
Rod.
I gotta pee again. I gotta get rid of more beer. I'll be right back. Audience, please don't leave. The chat will take care, or everyone will take care of you right now. But just go with Bruce Willis's hand and the blue bitch for the moment.
All right, Roman's gone. Shirt's coming off again.
I can still hear you.
So if she didn't die, how is she going to give up those stones?
Oh yeah. I was about to say she's dying to get rid of these, but passing them, she might have been willing to wish for death.
Yeah,
she was going to have to shit him out. Everybody knows it.
No,
Roman, don't talk to us while you're peeing.
I'm not peeing yet. I'm on my way to pee.
No, I think there were other plans to get rid of the stones in a safe way.
I think, and this is where I said that this film, there's an innocence about this film. It's just a basic story, and as the Beard said, this is the most human we have seen Lilu up to this point, and this is just a beautifully done scene. I think.
Yeah, and
just
she's broken down to a point that she does not recover from until right at the very end of the film. So it's not like you would see in a lot of films where it's like, oh, here's the weak point, and then you patch them up and like, oh, they're a badass again. It's no. Like her own perception of herself has been destroyed.
She's broken it at this point.
You also don't have to think your way through this movie. It's just there. Like
just have fun with it.
Point to point. You know?
I mean, I made the comment before, and a lot of people would say it's kind of a negative to say it like this, but it's kind of a live action cartoon. I mean, a lot of the ridiculousness is there, and I make no bones about it. This film is over the top, stupid ridiculousness at some points, but it is connected. Those stupid, ridiculous moments are connected by really good performances and characterizations, and actually some way better. The casting, the writing, everything is better than this film ever had any right to be. When you look at just the premise of what is here, this is like a dime store comic book that you would just read once and throw away as its premise. But what they put together is way better than what it deserved.
Yeah, it's way better than that Valerian movie, which is kind of like almost the same kind of.
Well, that's also based on a French comic book.
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
The same guy. I said them earlier. The John Claude something.
Just Mobius.
Van Damme had something to do with this?
I wish. No, he wrote the Valerian comic, and he was one of the artists on.
Oh,
this
right,
Mobius.
yeah.
And then years later, Besson makes Valerian, the City of a Thousand, whatever.
Well, the comic is way better than the movie.
Of course, this is nice eye candy. The ships. And,
it's a great
It's a fun
city and all
movie
that.
overall.
Right now, fucking Beard with his shirt off is better than this movie.
Okay.
Do it, Beard. Yes. Come on.
No,
yes.
no,
Yes.
Yeah. Full screen that shit. Full screen
Yes.
that shit.
So happy.
You said it.
I was so close.
Do you have like Lilu's outfit on under there?
I was so close.
What's up,
So I want to thank again everybody who's still hanging out with us right now. We got about 34 folks with us between all the channels. So thank you for hanging out with us. As we go into this closing act of
As
this
we're getting back into this,
movie,
I do have to point out that I'm pretty sure that after I took my shirt off, I heard Roman say I was so close.
I will never forgive you for any of that. So
none of
here
us
we
are
are.
getting
He's
invited
ripping
back.
stones out of this fucking bitch's fucking midsection. Swell.
We're all fired.
Right.
Speak for yourself. I had to run this thing one time, so excuse.
That's true. Mando actually had to run the show the first time we came on air, and I appreciate that, Mando. That's why you will always have a special place in my cold heart.
Now
it's all going to shit.
Now we go from that scene that we left breathe, and now it's back on the gas, and let's just go. And this film just does not stop.
Yeah, it is balls to the wall and through the wall and the next wall
and fun.
Yes,
fun. It is just fun.
Yes,
hilarity ensues.
Well, now basically now we're at Die Hard in space.
Act 3.
I'm happy with.
I'll take it.
Why do you dislike this, Roman? You like the movie Die Hard, don't you?
I do like the movie
Chris
Die Hard.
Tucker
What it doesn't
is at his best here. Chris
Yes.
Tucker is at his best for the rest of the film. He is gold, absolute gold. The rest of the
Okay,
film.
so talking about like we talked earlier about like Lilu and like her confidence being broken down since Ruby Rod has showed up. He is this overconfident, super flamboyant, everything, and then once like shit actually hits the fan, he's like, I'm just like I can't help here. Corbin, help me! Corbin, help me! Corbin, help me! Corbin, help me!
Cody Moments, I appreciate your ginger daughter. I mean, I have a ginger wife. This movie leaves me with a very loose bowel movement. That's how I feel about this movie. And not largely because Chris Tucker fucking makes me.
At least
I hate Chris Tucker so much in this.
And now you know.
So there's the deaf guy. He throws him
He's
a
just an
ball.
old,
He's like,
grumpy Navy man that doesn't like the fact that they didn't use Admiral on the ships.
That is actually, if that was the only thing wrong with the movie, that would have been fine. It's the 99% rest of the movie that I hate.
And now you understand my detest for planes, trains, and automobiles. So
no, I can understand you hating the movie. I get it. I love that movie, but I understand why you could hate it because I get it. I get hating a movie that everybody else loves. I understand that.
Roman J's calling you out.
What, Jay? Fuck off! What are you doing?
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Yes. No, that's not it. I hate the way Chris Tucker plays the role, though, and I understand what my co-hosts have said about why he plays the part that way. My problem is the way he plays the part. It is still so annoying for me. I would rather have a railroad fucking stake driven through the middle of my stack than listen to Chris Tucker scream through the last
I do think that you are drastically overreacting to his performance, but I also understand your arguments. I do get it.
Yes, exactly.
It's just, again, Die Hard, black guy in Die Hard.
You mean Argyle?
Yeah, sorry.
I did like the spiky stick grenade though. That part was cool.
Yeah.
So they're blowing shit up.
And
the spiky grenade was kind of cool. They blow up a lot of shit. Blow up shit. A lot of shit blown up. Yeah, but there is a bomb that Gary Oldman placed on the ship before he left. It's ticking down here.
Corbin, why's it counting down? It's counting down, Corbin.
I love it so much.
Almost
Calm
true, Jay. Almost true. If I just nick the vein.
If it was a bomb, they would have bomb detectors go off, right? But
Yeah.
Fucking jokers.
I mean, it's just so much fun because Zorg's coming back because he didn't get what he wanted to get.
Right.
They're running in there to save Lilu. They have what Zorg wants. They come across that like everything. They have to deal with all of these guys. I mean, yeah, it is definitely.
We're sending in the negotiator.
Boom.
This is my
Anybody else want to
negotiation.
negotiate?
Yeah.
He just pulls
Where did
in
he learn how to negotiate?
It's
Probably in the
aggressive
military.
negotiations.
Yes.
aggressive negotiations, yes.
He knows how to deal with pirates. Okay. He knows how to deal with pirates. Negotiate with pirates.
He's like,
Favorite part. And then the priest.
But then the bomb is going off, right?
I want to blow my brains out so much.
That look that Ian Holm gives him. That look that Ian Holm gives him, and then he looks back and then turns back to him like, oh.
Love it.
Remain calm. Remain calm.
Love it here. I love it.
Hey, love it.
Welcome.
Howdy, love it.
We miss you, love it, on the X space, by the way. Thank you, Coke. I appreciate that. Shit, black guy, Die Hard. It's pretty. So
Yeah.
the ship has picked up that there's a bomb on board, so they're telling everybody to get off. That's why everybody's freaking out right now.
That is a
here's
valid
poor Zorg.
question.
There's
Zorg's
a
like,
ball
I
on the boat.
I haven't.
I know.
I like how if I recall correctly, Zorg never is face to face with any of our otherwise main cast or hero cast.
No, other than
they're
the
constantly
Just the priest.
other than the priest, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But otherwise, like they leave just as he walks back in, and I just
Well,
love
Lilu
this. It's
won.
just
That's
such a
the mama.
baller move to walk up with
Lilu
5
won.
seconds. Oh,
Lilu
Lilu
won.
won. Yep. Okay. Yeah. But
For the
he's
honor.
never like was face to
Mama.
face with Corbin.
For the
But the
honor.
fucking
the
dog
honor.
aliens have fucked him right in the fucking ass.
I
'Cause they
you
got
know
their
what?
own bomb.
Oh no. Oh no.
I like that bomb is
Oh,
basically just my middle school locker lock.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. It's fine.
And
Yeah.
and Gary Oldman's look is just oh no.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Because
Yeah,
he's
look
been
at
so
resume.
in control this entire time, but this is like the one thing he had planned for.
Poop.
And then the kaboom. So all the
He's like-
passengers have
the
been
look
ejected
on
off
his
this
face.
in-
Yeah. The
Go ahead,
look
Jacob.
on his face is like typical.
I'm so disappointed. So
Just a traffic cab.
all the I will say most of the passengers, because we can't say all, have ejected off the ship to avoid this stuff. And Corbin and the idiots are on Zorg ship right now. And then they get the call, hey,
Impact in 1 hour and 57 minutes.
you need to get back to fucking Earth.
Ruby's like
Call you
signs
cars.
off. Best show I've ever
No,
done.
I ever did.
So I hate all these parts. I hate the interaction. I hate the president. I hate the monkey who's playing the intermediary. It's just also annoying.
This is great.
And so they're going back to Earth to put everything back where it was 300 fucking years ago, where they had just fucking left it there. It would have been fine.
If they left it there, the Nazis would have it, and the world would be destroyed.
We don't know that. We don't know that. We don't know
Or
that
evil
any
would've
more
just
than if
blown
it
up.
did not happen.
Yes, we
We're
do.
seeing it.
During
We
Nazis
are
were
World
looking
War
for,
II, Germany
Nazis
was
were looking for
for
stuff.
Right here.
We're
Yeah.
we're seeing it
blah,
right.
blah,
We're
blah, blah, blah,
we're seeing
blah,
it right
blah.
now when she's actually watching all the bad history that they
she's
hid
watching
from
the
her.
war stuff. I hated this scene so much, where she's
This
trying
is
to absorb
awesome.
war. Oh my God, this
It's
is the
overload.
most anti-war propaganda bullshit.
No, it's
that
not.
fucking French
It's
people
overload.
who fucking surrender at the sight of a bullet fucking could possibly put in a fucking movie. I fucking hated
It's
this part.
overload. It's
It's
overload.
sensory
for her,
overload.
Okay,
Freedom Fry.
It's
she's
French
living all of it.
bullshit is what it is.
No, it's not. It's
Lumiere.
she's living all of
100%
it.
is.
It's not just pictures to her.
Oh no,
she's living
she's
all of
feeling
it.
all of it.
But
Fuck
it's
off. Fuck
overload.
her. Fuck this fucking movie.
You know, some people think war is fun.
I know.
9, 30, 31.
War is necessary.
It never
Oh,
changes.
we have a new person out here. The questionnaires. Thank you very much.
from
Appreciate
the
that.
Twix.
I apologize for you having to be here for this stream. So they go back to the temple, which amazingly is still standing
So
after
salty.
300 fucking years, and they couldn't have just left the stuff there. That would have been fine. So they bring broken Lilu in here and her fucking rocks, and they're trying to figure out, what do we do with the rocks? Oh, I don't know. What do you do with the rock?
In
And
theory,
they figure
I
out,
understand. Well, every weapon has a manual. So this
What would you
again,
do with a
this
rock?
makes sense. This makes
My
logical
rock is broken.
sense.
It
Carbon,
does.
Carbon, my rock is broken.
Corbin,
Look, I mean, I know there are 4 rocks plus Lilu, but you can activate at least 3 rocks by playing September by Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's just a shortcut.
Yeah.
I love it. It's like, I got the broken rock. Of course I got the broken rock.
What? Greenpeace? Are you fucking out of your mind, Jay? I fucking hate Greenpeace, and I fucking hate whales. I wish all the whales were turned into oil. Fuck whales. They're not coming to save us in the 24th century. They are meat and they are oil. I don't care if they think. Fuck them. They don't have a language. Anyway, so we have Ian Holmes. I joke. I actually like whales. They're fun.
They have a language.
We're gonna see
That's
like
Roman
whale
of the
come
Empire
across
with a
woman's
hard
screen
stance
and
on
take 'em out.
whales.
We have,
Hey,
nice thing
when
is
this
we have
big
about 4
ball-
people watching us right now as I say how anti-whale I am.
Needed to be said, buddy.
Hey.
Needed to be said.
When this
Well,
big
all
ball is
hate
heading
mail
toward
goes
her,
up that way.
when this
So
big ball
Corbin
is heading
figures out
toward
you just
Earth,
gotta
all of the dolphins are singing "So long" and "Thanks for all the fish."
Fish.
Right.
Oh, that would be better. So for the stones to open up and do their fucking magic trick, you have to give them whatever their element is. Okay, that's fine. That's basic fucking monkey magic there. All the stones do the thing. Yay! Oh, it's so magic. Oh, look at all the magic. Oh, it's so magical.
Nobody breathes.
Thank God he smokes, because no one can make fucking fire in the 23rd century, apparently.
I mean, well, not in like 30 seconds. I mean,
Seconds, right? Exactly.
Well, I mean, he's about to make fire in 30 seconds with her.
Oh,
Woo!
So I love you. I love you. I love you too. Whoever you are, strange man across the room who I'm giving this glaze to. I love you. They interlock lips.
So it's not propaganda. It wasn't war propaganda. It was she's seen all this, and then she sees, oh, it's not all bad.
Yeah.
And then all the lights light up. It's very colorful and very
Turning her into a weapon of all things.
Yeah.
right.
Yes.
Ooh.
Just
And
something
the light
about those
goes
lights
off.
that
It's
make me
not
feel proud.
anti-war.
It blasts in the sky. It blasts the fucking random planet out of existence.
Not
And then
random,
the
the
light
evil.
goes out.
Then we have another moon.
And now
Yep.
he gives fucking naked girl wearing an orange harness a hug. All the lights go out. And yeah, there's another dead thing orbiting the planet now.
And the Earth,
aside from my soul.
Which actually it brings up the question: if the moon we have was not the first attack that maybe was defended by the Fifth Element.
Wow, that's a good.
Maybe
point.
they killed the dinosaurs.
No, the answer is no. The answer is no because it's every 300 years these fucking cocks have this attack.
But they come every 5,000 years.
Oh, is it 5,000? You know why I didn't pay attention to that, Nando? You
It's
know
a
why I didn't pay
5,000.
attention?
It's a 5,000 year
Because the movie is
refractory
so
period.
fucking stupid. I didn't care. So this other dead thing float around the planet now is fucking up our gravity. They're probably fucking horses floating in space now. It's fucking stupid. The guy who was an alien fucking
it is cool.
What is alien?
We live on Arrakis now. Okay.
Resurrection is like, yeah, this is great. He's like, I'm black. I'm so happy, and I'm sweating like a fucking whore in church. He's like, I don't even know why I'm here. I'm just happy to be in a movie at this point in my life. So they go back to the lab. They have him in the tank. Fucking other guy who's in the alien resurrection goes, oh yes, this is fantastic.
They're not.
They're
done yet.
fucking.
They're getting it
fucking
on.
in the tank. And he's like, you can't look because they're
I love
fucking in the tank.
president. The president talking to the mother. You don't sound like
Right.
the president. The
Bond
president's an idiot.
President's
and
an
You don't
idiot.
sound like an idiot.
And
then
we go
everyone
inside,
ending.
The
and we
phone.
have blue fucking, and then we're in credits. And that is the fucking
Wow, we made it all the way to the end.
And now here we are.
Is happy it's
All of us had a good time. We were all better for going through this.
Yes.
Wait.
Agreed.
Beard.
Don't make
When
me
we
do
say
it.
all,
Don't
we
make me do
don't
it.
mean me. We mean you.
No,
I
we
went
mean
through
you.
this like I was going through a vaginal canal that had spikes in it.
Wait,
You know, some people think vaginal canals with spikes in it are fun.
what did that?
Roman, I think
What?
Dr. Freud would like to speak to you.
Yeah.
Quite a few.
Yes.
Quite a bit.
But Roman, misery loves company.
You at least
We were
had
here-
one other person in your chat that hated the movie. So you're welcome.
Yeah, I'm starting to think it might be a genetic thing since, there's
Maybe. Civilians, maybe. I don't know.
I know misery is over. Yes.
So
it's
for
over
any of you
now.
curious,
Until
this was my first time
1,000.
watching this,
Wait,
and
what
I
did
liked
bring up
it.
for 1,000? What was the 1,000?
good.
We said something else.
Another
today.
shock that Mando has not seen
Oh,
this.
Dracula.
But good. I'm
Yeah.
glad you liked
Dracula.
Beard or not Beard? James.
Yeah, yes,
God
sir.
damn it, you're in the wrong spot.
What's up?
We haven't given you enough screen time.
it. Hey, you know
Look
what?
At that.
You know what?
Look at
Wonderful.
that. Look at what
I
James
have
has
something
done.
to say. I agree. Oh, that's great. This is great.
Okay.
I agree with Roman. Dracula is not a good movie, in my opinion.
Fuck Dracula.
I don't like it either. So there you go.
I like Dracula.
I like it.
I
don't
like
hate
just
it.
fine.
James, I love this picture though.
Thank you.
I do. That is
that's
such
fantastic.
a wonderful shot from this film.
Yeah, it's really good.
Again,
especially for-
like you've done this for so many movies before. That is a wonderful encapsulation.
James
let me look
did
up.
this when we were
yes.
doing the Highlander.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you for
Highlander.
that,
the
Blair.
Highlander shot. Fuck,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
that
awesome.
was
Awesome.
glorious.
He
Yeah,
did this
that was
all
so
while we were
good.
talking about the Highlander. So I
Yes,
bought this.
I remember
this
that.
is a great one.
That,
And
yeah,
he
that
did
was-
a
think we
couple
should do-
artworks for my show too, that were
I
great.
think, and, unless we've covered it already, and I was not here for that, I think a great film in the near future, Demolition Man.
Hell,
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
that is not a terrible
we could
idea.
just turn on the news though and just watch the news and get the same.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but
Wow.
that is a good movie.
So this
Yep.
was a lot. This was a lot. We did. I think I appreciate
fun.
very much
Of fun.
the panel this week
A lot of fun.
and the chat. Like I said,
Roman,
I
I just want to say,
sir.
Thank you for having this movie. Thank you for suffering through it so we could enjoy it. I appreciate it. Thank you.
No, I mean, what do we do the show for? We do the show so that we can talk about stuff that people think are awesome. I don't, but
I'm just here to
whatever.
listen to
That's fine. I know everybody else loves this movie, and I think we had a good discussion about this movie, despite my many objections to it, about the parts of it that do work very well for everyone, even myself. So I appreciate all of you enduring me for the other parts of this. It is about
also thank Mrs. of the Empire for sharing you for longer tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, I got to do it. Otherwise, I'm going to end up with a fucking ice pick in my head. So I do have to move along.
All I'm going to say, the last thing I'm going to say is this: Invader Zim's final count for "I fucking hate this" was 30, and I think that's underselling it.
I think there's a best count.
Pretty good.
Recount.
Fucking Invader Zim. I love you so much, Zim. So as we close out tonight, The Fifth Element. I know everybody else loves this movie. I also know that I don't like this movie, and my viewing of this movie did not change because of the stream. But if I did that, you guys would not respect me if I changed my view of this. I am who I am.
That's right.
I think you
can all fuck off then. Every one of you can fuck off straight up.
Stand by your principles, sir.
But I am who I am. I like what I like. I don't like what I don't like. And I'm not going to change that because, I have a group of people saying, oh, you like this, you like this. No, I don't. But I understand why they like the movie. I understand that too. So I get it. Everybody likes what they like. That's what we do here, though. We discuss things. And we have a discussion. I mean, we do. We're back and forth. It's a fun forum where we're all throwing ideas at each other. That's why we do the show. I know I don't have 1 billion fucking followers. That's fine.
No one does.
I do the show because it's fun for all of us to do. That's why I do it. And I hope it's fun for you, the audience, to watch. So
yes,
PewDiePie hasn't hit 1 billion followers yet.
I don't have 1,000 followers yet. So I don't have 600. So. But we do the show because it's fun. That's why we're here. We do it because it's fun for us to do. And we hope you enjoy the rest of it. That's why we do this. So I want to say thank you so much to everybody who watched tonight. We had about 40 people watching live. That's pretty good. And for those of you who are going to watch it tomorrow, the next day, who are watching in the rewatch, thank you for following and thank you for watching the show. So we're going to go through the outro here with our panel, and we're going to say bye to everybody. We're going to say bye to the panel or the chat, and then we're going to bleep out, and we're going to know what everybody has coming up next week. So hang out for a second while we do that so you know what everybody on the panel has coming up. All of it's in the description of the channel, but let them say it too. So to my good friend, Shield Wall of Dragons, what do you have coming up this week, buddy?
All right. Hey, thanks for having me on. This is a lot of fun. So next week on Tuesday on Jacob Ironside's show, we're going to be doing Ben-Hur.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that might be
like
a 4-hour
movie.
We'll see. And then I can't remember what we're doing next week on this show. Sorry.
Nobody knows. That's the best part of this.
Wait, weren't we supposed to watch a movie or something? Or I can't remember.
No, we're free range next week.
Okay, free range. That's cool. Free range is always fun. It's tune in for that, people, because those are fun streams because you never know what's going to happen. So
true story.
All right.
So thanks, Shield Wall, again for doing what you do, brother. I'm just so happy you're part of the show. So I thank you for doing this. Joker,
especially for that. And especially for that Avatar shield. That's
like I said, yes. I'm all about the rainbow elephant thing.
I almost fired you for that, Shield Wall. I was so close.
All right, so me next week. So for myself next week, you can catch me and Matt Wednesdays. We will be talking with some other panelists: Left Eye Ego, Duke Devil Knight, 95, and Ryan Legion will be talking about the current state of the WWE. On Wednesday night is overbooked, and you'll find me back here again Thursday for the free range stream. Again, trying to give Roman the stroke midstream. It's fun.
What kind of stroke?
Don't forget a stroke with scissors.
Okay.
You will never be rid of us, Roman.
Fucking help me.
Never.
Mando, what do you got coming up besides jail and arson?
Or lions.
Okay, funny story. I almost went back to jail.
Oh wow.
What the fuck, Mando?
So apparently,
damn it.
I was speeding, and the person pulled me over, and they were like, "So I think that you've been in jail." I was like, "Oh no, excuse me." I was like, "Yes, sir. I was recently there. So, yes, sir." It's like, "So you were going like 6 over?" I'm like, "Yes, sir. I was going 6 over." Like, "What were you in a hurry for?" "Well, I just got back I'm about to jump on a friend of mine's stream, so yeah, I need to be there soon." He's like, "I'll give you a warning."
At least
So,
you shilled for the channel.
Right,
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah,
Did you say
right.
it was
But-
me, Mando? Did you say it was me specifically? Because people
No.
love the Roman.
I just
If she
was
would have
like,
done that,
I
she would have been in jail for sure.
Yeah, right.
That guy? Oh no.
Well,
Should have said I'm
she got out of it.
Iraq Hill. There you go.
She got out of it by saying she was on a stream about the Fifth Element. That's how she got
Exactly.
out of it.
It's such a
Exactly.
good movie.
Oh yeah,
Um,
they were like, he was like, yeah, that's a good movie.
Yep.
But other
Oh my
than
God.
that, just watch my social media. I should be on your stream Tuesday, Jacob, and then I will be back here. And please don't forget that not only does Roman stream here and on the Twix, that Joker and I also simulcast this every Thursday. So don't forget to follow all of us. So yeah,
Yes.
do the thing.
Try to hop in and like all the shows if you can. We had a lot of viewers tonight, so all of you can hop over. You can just stick with your one stream that you want to watch, but you can jump to the other ones and go ding 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 ding.
Well,
That would be nice. Appreciate it.
When you're about to go to bed, just open up a bunch of tabs and play them all. You know.
Yeah, and that's the way that I do it too. I got a bunch of tabs open when I'm watching these guys, so I can go ping 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 ping, so you can give the streams you like the algorithm stuff that YouTube desires.
Yeah, and if you can, like it and then leave a comment in the comment section.
Leave a
afterwards.
comment
that
afterward.
really
Yes.
helps. Yeah, that really helps.
So, Sammy, Sammy, what do you got coming up there aside from like 900 things?
Actually, this is my last stream of the week. I think I'm.
Whoa! Are you in trouble with other people? Are you okay? Do you need money?
No, it's just kind of all.
Like you're considering the
worked
end
out.
of the week today. Is that what you're saying? It so.
Yeah,
the new week
this is
starts tomorrow when you start streaming on 5.
It's
exactly.
distant, Sammy. We're a little worried.
No, it's just it just kind of worked out that way, and I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm getting caught up on some video games, you know.
Yeah, there you
and
go.
Then watch some football.
I don't watch sport ball because I hate sport ball, but I appreciate the idea of sport ball.
Yes.
All right, Matt, what do you have coming up, my friend?
Well, I had thought I had a nice season of football to watch, but then my team seasons ended on one game last week. So that frees up my Sunday afternoons. You know, let's see. Jokers will be on the Wednesday Nights Overbooked with Joker Voice and the other crew over there. I should have the time to rip out that little. What did we do? Jacob and I will be tearing off the background so you all can see this. I'll be posting the standalone video for Jacob and I reading The Goonies. Probably tomorrow. There you go. And also I'll be posting my review of AEW's All Out, which was a very throwback pay-per-view to almost an ECW style. For those of you who are long-time wrestling fans, it was excellent. If you like the violence, this is the one for you. And I will be commenting about also the whiners out there who are whatever. You'll hear my tomorrow.
That's a whole other topic.
Yeah. Jacob and I will be on my show tomorrow, Friday Fandemonium, where we have another little golden book, which we'll select to be done then. Got some comics I can show off tomorrow. Might have a little piece of tech if it gets here by then. If not, well, whatever. And then what else? I've been trying, even though with my soul's eyes, every time I watch the damn show, I just can't make myself rewatch those Rings of Prime shows to do any videos on them. I got 10 minutes into one, and like the rewatch of episode 1, I was 10 minutes in, had already done 6 clips to one of my 2 videos I do, and then I had to do that like 10 minutes. I had to watch it in 3 segments, and then watch like a violent movie between all 3 segments. Like, I just can't. It is such an insult to the memory legacy of J.R.R. Tolkien, and it's an insult to writing in general. Oh God,
Yeah, the last one was really bad.
No, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I got it.
If you thought The Acolyte was bad, this is like swimming in Chernobyl bad. I mean, anyway, I will try to do at least one video for the season if I don't do, But anyway, so that's out there somewhere in theory.
Whitey.
And then by the way, thanks to people, I've gotten a surge of subscribers in the last 10 days. I've gotten like 9 or 10 subscribers in like that time. So
nice.
For me, that's a lot.
Nice.
So there you go.
It's those gold books. Everybody likes gold books.
Yeah. And that questionnaires that you saw before, that's the stream I do right before this, where that'll post this weekend. That's where we watch Rings of Prime episode 5, and we'll all discuss it with it. That'll post this weekend. So.
All right. Cool.
Blair, where may we find you, sir?
You can catch me next Monday on our friend John, the Blue Collar Collective show, Creatives. Both me and Roman will do that on Mondays with him. That's all.
Awesome.
Yep, and John likes to have a largely music-based show, so it's a lot of fun. If you like music, weird or new stuff, that's the show to pop over to.
Yep.
And then we have this guy who is doing this crazy fucking art.
Roman, did you see what Pop
Good
sent?
stuff.
Thanks, man. Thanks again for having me on the show. Again, it's always like the time just flies by. I listen to you guys. I mean, I throw in my little 2 cents here and there, but you guys just know how to have a good time talking about stuff, even if you hate its guts. And I always enjoy being on here, and it's always a pleasure and an honor, and it's always fun. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, James. I'm already impressed. This is, quite frankly, that's one of the nicest pieces.
Pops.
Wait, what do we do? What did Pops do?
Check the Roman up the Friends of the Empire chat.
Look at the
Where
chat.
am I looking? Help me.
The Roman
Come on, people.
Friends of the Empire chat. The Friends of the Empire.
It's on the twat.
Yeah.
Hang on, there's a lot I have to do here if I'm going to get to that. Oh my God, that's my phone dropping.
I'm sure Mrs. of the Empire will appreciate that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Ouch.
Hey, Penny. How's it going?
Oh my God, really, Pops? Okay.
At least it gave you a good figure there, Roman.
Exactly.
What it says, ask Roman of the Empire what he thinks about the film.
Ask AI what Roman of the Empire thinks about the film. So that's what AI thinks about Roman of the Empire.
Not so bad. Could
It's
be
actually
far
well
worse.
He's giving like a speech or something.
Looks like the Gravity Falls Uncle Grumple.
All right, James, do you have anything else?
Your facial hair, though.
No, not really. I'm just getting ready for Tokyo Comic Con.
Fuck yeah! When is that?
That's in December 7th, 8th, 9th, I believe. And I just got into Japan Comic Artist Expo as well, which is
nice.
That's that's November. It's the week before Tokyo Comic Con, so I'm just gonna get artwork ready for that. I'm working on a bunch of sketch cards right now that I talked to you guys about. I could say that I'm working on them. I believe it's okay. I just can't show anything. So I'm doing Star Wars sketch cards now for Topps.
Wow.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah, yes. So that's a
We've
geek that I
seen them,
got.
but they do look really good.
Thanks, man. Yeah, like that's a lot of work. I got about 120 of them to finish by the end of next month.
Oh my god, dude!
But unfortunately, I can't show him, and I can't do live streams of like me working on them, so I can't really do anything. You know what I mean? I'm dedicating all of my time to that. So, but this was a good way to take a break from that, and of course to hang out with you guys, have a good time. But
you can see what James does in 2 hours of a show.
This is
incredible work. Look at the hair. Look at
to
that.
let you guys know, this is gouache on watercolor paper, and I just use I use this yellow, red, and green with a white. I don't just for this one.
Wow.
Happy little lose. Happy little lose.
Wow.
Like this is
Very
like
cool.
a triad system. So this is what I do to find out what kind of colors I can get from just 3 colors with a white tint. And I've done a bunch of these, and this just felt like it was the palette for this picture. So
it's perfect, James.
Yeah, that looks really good. That's
Great. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's always fun, guys. Appreciate it.
Well, I always love having you here, my brother.
Oh, thank you, man.
Beard of Liberty and your now tape wounds.
Well, they're not tape wounds yet, because I do want to say that, James, I finally can see that your art is better than mine. I will suffer for my own art shortly, however, I promise you that. As soon as I'm done here, and as soon as I manage to rip half the hair off of these strips on my chest, I will be playing Fallout London on my channel at Beard of Liberty. Sunday afternoon, I'll be with Stark of Iron for some more Fallout chat, just being nerds talking about something we love. And then Monday, a double feature. Not only do we have After the Weekend, our usual time in the evening with Jumanji, but I just got invited to join Leon on Words of Paradise for his afternoon show on Monday as well. So that'll be fun. Anything else? I've got a Linktree/Beard of Liberty, because I just pop up. I'm not nearly as much a YouTube prostitute as Sammy has been over the last couple months, but
you're pretty good though, brother.
Yeah,
you're getting there.
What can I say? My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
God,
Don't
damn it.
Don't lose a nipple.
I will say what people do to me when I pass out is their business. Okay, I can't always. I can't control what happens when I'm on screen.
I apologize ahead of time.
Fuck my life. Jacob Ironside, who I love more than any raccoon. What do you have coming up, my brother? And I do have to jet out here in a minute.
I can just see the news. Texas man rips nipples off.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
There's so much hair coming off.
Not good. You're gonna make.
Did you Vaseline the nipples before? That helped.
No.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Wait.
Wow.
We're still here.
Sorry, I
Well,
jumped
tomorrow I'll be on Matt's show. Tuesday, been her, and then I'll be back here next week.
right on. Next week, I got to jet through this guy's stuff real fast, guys, because I have to help with my wife or something. So again, thank you so much to this panel and Dempsey and Blair to Blair and James Harris for being our guest this week. And thank you so much to the panel in general for always being just good people. And you guys always bring so much. Even when you know how much I fucking hate something, you guys always bring it back. It's always fun though. That's what this is. This is fun. And thank you to the chat tonight. You guys offered all kinds of shit, which was fucking inflammatory and wonderful. And those of you who are watching, let's say next week we are doing we're gonna do a free range show. Free range is when we do our pop culture stuff, and it's just fun to do. Every Thursday at 5 Pacific Standard.
Goes now.
God damn it, Beard. And we are going to go now. But until next time, always be kind.